Falling through the atmosphere. Breeze will make a let's go.
I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fakes was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke. Falling through the atmosphere. Yeah.
Falling through the atmosphere. Falling through the atmosphere.
She didn't understand the mental. The visual was blurry. I'm leaning, I'm seeing central. Perception, distance is growing. I'm cosmic curry. Don't worry, the vision is blurry. The jury is out on the flurry. The sin and act, it's like you don't know me no more. The vibe is for sure pure, like the bond between Bach and the Fanny Shakur. That's matriarch energy. I'm bleeding out empathy. You screaming, you don't like it. Well, the pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now. Watch how the tectonic plates shift. Truth teller, no capping. Keep the record near. Look in my eyes. I'm the captain. The message is clear. I'm alone in this vacuum. Whoa, heart cold as the air, trapped in the atmosphere, anywhere. I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate twist. Trapped in the atmosphere, no atlas to lift the sphere. Then I woke.
Falling through the atmosphere.
Thinking I could break stones, tectonic to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you boning. The theology is deep, but don't kill me, makes me stronger. The fall is eternal, felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the most high, get me out the tomb. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now, survive the rush now. Let's kick the atmosphere, the dust is settled now. I hear my seed screaming, Daddy, we glad you're here. But the dream is a meal. Then I woke. Back to the plumbing. Back to the atmosphere. No atmosphere. Just me.
What it do, cow dog? What you laughing at the thumbnail?
Yeah. FBA. Breeze Omega. You focused on the old me. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah, I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi. Yeah, in your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Filler packs and the scats with the OGs. Built it on a pillar, not a funeral pie. Breathe, scat pack screaming, or paw on a tie. You should have seen the truth straight through the wire. You know, country for old man. No one's gonna hire. You feeling the sweat, wet with perspire. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Go ahead, let them spit words like Letterman. Foundational black, call me a veteran. Banging on the doors of hell, let them in. I seen the snakes, I seen them shed skin. Try to get close like they next to kin, but they messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So so I turn up the volume. Percocet, Oxy, Valium. Tears of a clown, keep a smile in the stadium. Blame it on my phone while you keep asking. I'm a king in the dark, y'all just acting. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates to hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Found that shit who black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10, world stays silent.
Yo, what it do? What up, cow dog? Yo, that thumbnail is funny. That's why I chose that shit. That shit just look bugged out. I had to pick that one for tonight because, the fact that Jasmine, Crockett, and the Democrats and them, they clearly not reading the tail of the tape because it said Latino men and white women voted against her, but yet somehow black men are still catching the goddamn the blame for this shit. I just saw Jamel Hill up on goddamn YouTube talking, and she was talking shit about us too, trying to say that it's our fault. Like, what the fuck? Black people overwhelmingly over there went for her, even though we told niggas not to. But now they blaming us and shit. So yeah, I had to use that brother thumbnail. Like, bitch, what? That's when you cross an old head the wrong way and that nigga ready to throw down with your ass. Sorry I was a little bit late, y'all. I was trying to set up my new fucking MacBook, but I don't know. I kept getting stuck behind the agreements thing, so I got to figure out. I might got to get a damn mouse so I can scroll down that bitch because it wouldn't let me scroll from just the finger port on the alleged mouse that's on the damn laptop. So I got to figure that shit out tomorrow. Either tonight, I'll probably figure it out tomorrow. And then a damn scammer just started calling me. They always call at the same time of day, every fucking day. And then your phone tell you like, yeah, this is probably a damn scammer. And I'm mad because I just had my other mouse and I don't know where the hell I put that shit. I just had that shit like the other day. I know my busy ass, I was walking and I done sat this shit somewhere or put it in another bag. Because I be always switching my damn bags because like when I be going out, I try to always have my bags matching and shit. But yeah, Jasmine Crock shit, she lost. What it do, Maxwell Jenkins in the house? She fucking lost. And the first thing they want to do, what it do, only one Just Jay. I'm going to drop that link for y'all in a minute. That's right, Kyle Dog. We always getting blamed for other people's shit. That's the crazy shit. It's like, we didn't do nothing to the bitch. How about the fact that you didn't have nothing for black people and your ass still fucking lost? You was out here screaming for all these Mexicans and all that stuff and all these illegal immigrants and your ass still lost. I saw a video of a white woman crying, talking about, I wanted Jasmine to win, but I decided to cast my vote with Tellerico. So why the fuck is you crying then, bitch, if you voted for the opposition? Didn't you say it was the Democrats that was on your ass, blackening you up like you said you not that black, but they was making your skin blacker? You can't blame us, bitch. You gonna have to hold your own candle on this one, honey. See, that's called you. Everybody else know what we know. You don't have nothing of substance. You don't have anything that people can say, man, let me get behind this and let me vote for this. There's nothing that you have. So you can't sit around and then cry and then blame the black man. Oh, it's these black niggas' fault because they don't want a black woman to be, they don't want a black woman in power. That's the same shit y'all said about fucking Kamami Harris. And look at the CBC. There's a whole bunch of mammies over there in the CBC. So how can black people not want black people in a position, even though most of them are tethers, but they allegedly look black? So some black men had to vote for them women. Yeah, I'll take the blame anyway. But I'm just saying, it's just crazy. Like, fuck it, we'll take the fucking blame then, bitch. We not gonna run away from it if that's how you want it to be. And Jamel Hill, she was just now on YouTube talking a whole bunch of smack, saying, oh, black men, they just don't like a woman in power and all this. And it's like, bitch, y'all are stupid. Y'all extra stupid for no damn reason. If that was the case, why are there women on the Congressional Black Congress? Why are there so many women on there? Why is the one of y'all top women a tether? That's right, Maxwell Jenkins. She should have been her damn self. You know, because I've seen you in other videos and stuff. I've seen you talk with some type of articulation. But when you get around us, it's our sister girl and them other people over there. Them people's over there. You doing all this fucking stereotypical shit. And then you expect people not to see through it. And then secondly, your next big mistake, which was probably your first big mistake when you was all up there like, who gonna be picking cotton? Because I know we ain't picking cotton. Mm-mm. And you out there putting it on these people like they want to pick motherfucking cotton. Like you didn't think the Latinos had their own feelings. The hell is you talking about, bitch? Especially the ones who used to watch their mama and daddy pick that fruit. Them are grown people now. You think they like hearing that damn caricature of themselves? Yeah, she didn't need our vote, Maxwell, for sure. It's gonna be a sister girl podcast pop up somewhere. We gonna see it. The bitch gonna be on YouTube with the rest of us. Come on in, bitch, and get over here on YouTube. Try to get them subscriptions up. Hope you can get some likes. It's like you go look at Jamel Hill. I was over there. I'm like, to be the person that you was all on ESPN, smashing down on black men all the time like you did. You only had like 100 people in there watching you. And I'm like, damn. That comes to show all that TV shit. If you are an unlikable person, people just ain't gonna fuck with you. I would have thought she would at least have 400, 500 people in there at least watching her bullshit. No, she had like 129 people in there, like the average YouTube nigga. So, yeah, it's just crazy, man. But we not going, we not going to take the smoke without due cause. But yeah, if y'all want to give it to us, all right, bitch, you lost because of us. Now what? What's going to be the outcome of that? You still don't got a black agenda. You said it was your own Democratic Party that was going against you. So why ain't they to blame? They done drug out old fat gap tooth Stacey Abrams. They done drug her out. Where the hell she be at? Under a damn rock in Atlanta? Cause they always drag her out. And I think that bitch on one of them, you know, them pills they got for niggas now who don't want to work out? The pills that make you skinny now? She look like she on one of them damn pills. Fat bitch. You still a fat bitch. Yeah, that's right. She looked like a damn Muppet. She looked like the bitch from the Dark Crystal. What was that little witch looking bitch up there? She looked like that witch from the Dark Crystal and shit. Boy, if they don't go sit their asses down somewhere, just chalk it up to the game. Stop blaming black men. We didn't have nothing to do with it. Blame maybe black women. I don't know. Or blame the white woman who was crying saying she wanted you to win, but she still voted for the other Nabisco. Stop sitting up here. Shout out to the Church of Black Power. My good brother Jesse Paris in the house. Make sure y'all go check out Frontline Black News, Black Alpha Network. My good brother Dewan B. I was over there on Dewan B today. I saw our good sister Angelic Elena in the house. Yeah, Ozempic. Yeah, that's what she on, motherfucking Ozempic. Cause she looked all skinny like in the shoulders and the neck, but still had a fat head. She looked crazy as hell. She looked bugged out, y'all. Get to these videos quicker. So that little brother cook for a minute.
All my black brothers and sisters, and more specifically my foundational black American brothers and sisters, why is it that when we go to Africa, they understand there is a clear distinction between them and us? All my black brothers and sisters, and more specifically my foundational black American brothers and sisters, why is it that when we go to Africa, they understand there is a clear distinction between them and us? But yet, when Africans come here, we don't do the same. We think that if you in America and you have dark skin, then you black. And a lot of foundational black Americans just mindlessly let people from other countries speak for us as long as they look black. For example, Byron Donalds. Byron Donalds does not have black American ancestry to my knowledge, but yet he presents himself as a foundational black American in this country. And because he presents himself in this way, it benefits him politically. Because a lot of black people in this country who see him talk think that
that's
he's
exactly
one of us.
what
But in
she
reality,
looked like,
he's
a
not
damn
at all.
baby bird.
And I was shocked to learn, but not surprised, that when
head.
you look into where his money comes from for his political campaigns, it comes from foreign interests. And so to me, as a politician, he looks like the newest person we can add to the long list of individuals that look and sound like foundational black Americans, but actually aren't, and really are agents. Agents not of change, but agents working to keep us exactly where we are.
Facts. Big shout out to little political Bow Wow. He looked like a little Bow Wow if he was a political nigga. But yeah, he ain't lying. We got all these agents amongst us. You know what I mean? So we gotta clean these niggas out. I'm gonna be mad if I have to buy another fucking. I'm gonna just go ahead and order this shit from Amazon right now. I ain't gonna even wait. I'm gonna just go ahead and order it right now. So hopefully that shit'll be here tomorrow. But yeah, Cow Dog is right. Them niggas look just like baby birds and shit. All long ass neck and skinny shoulders with a big old head. That's just how baby birds look. But little political Bow Wow was on his thing. Oh, let me get this up too. Word up. So everybody can see their chats up there. Go ahead, Donnie.
The Department of Justice just reached a settlement with an IT company that was discriminating against American citizens, U.S. citizens. It would exclude American job applicants. They just wanted people with H-1 visas. Check this out.
And this is a case involving an IT recruiting company in Virginia called Elegant Enterprises. Now, Elegant Enterprises was posting job ads, and they were soliciting specifically for temporary work visa holders. And this, of course, would discriminate against American citizens, which is illegal because national origin discrimination is illegal under our federal employment laws. Now, interestingly, the company defended itself by saying that the ads in question were drafted by AI, which of course begs the question, what kind of prompts and biases are out there in these AI tools? Regardless, it's illegal. And so we got the maximum penalty permitted by federal law in this case. And we are here to put all employers on notice that whether you're using AI tools or whether it's a human being drafting these discriminatory job descriptions, the United States Department of Justice has zero tolerance for any employer trying to discriminate against American citizens who are protected by our laws and who have a right to expect a level playing field. So
you're not even considered. They're like skipping over the U.S. citizens. They just want the people with the H-1 visas. And this is a widespread practice, meaning that it seemed like the consequences, whatever the fullest extent of the law is not severe enough because these IT companies continue to practice discrimination against U.S. citizens. And this is the exact reason why these H-1B visas should be limited, because these companies are going to continue to push American citizens out of this job market, the IT, the tech job market. Let me know what you feel about this situation, because they said that they're pursuing several other companies also.
Yo, you know what it is. Like I said, who's up in there with the YT people helping making this AI? A bunch of East Indians and shit like that. Who's the number one primary people who getting the H-1B1 visas? They're East Indians. So just like the Mexicans come over here and get in a job and fill it with Juarez and Sanchez, Pratista and Muhammad and all of them, they doing the same thing and goddamn in the IT field. What it do, Claude Dam? So they all are part of the same type of stuff. That's why I say we got to get these people out of here. I told y'all, man, these people have one thing in common. They all want to just have their own people. Them niggas are singing the song from Cheers. Because you want to go where people the same and everybody knows your name. You want to go where people know your name. Get your Cheers ass out of here, Muhammad. DSB, what it do, family? What it do? DSB in the house. Wait, DSB don't got no motherfucking wrench? How the hell DSB don't got a wrench? Let me go over here. Hold on, my good brother. Shalom, my good brother. I got you now. I got you now, my brother. Shout out to DSB in the house. I saw y'all over there at Lisa Cabrera's. I was over there for a minute. Then my phone went off and then told me that my damn I was trying to get my laptop set up so I could have had it for tonight's broadcast, but I have to fix that shit too. You know how shit work for the universe be doing a Negro. So I'll have that shit hooked up by tomorrow. Because I got all my new shit that I said I was going to get. I got the new sound card, all of that shit. Word up. You already know, DSB. Told you we about to be turning up over this bitch. I'll probably try to have all that shit set up tomorrow by the time I get off of work. When I get home. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we just did Donnie with the AI, the damn racist ass AI. And we had this angry ass Latino who was talking shit. And you know, that's what I want to say again. Cause this goofy nigga applies. Cause I was on Dewan B earlier. I was on Dewan B, and Dewan B was playing some clips from Plies dumbass talking about, you know, when I thought this black and brown, I thought we was all together, black and brown. I'm trying to figure out, because, I thought my Latino homies, I had Latino homies when I was growing up, nigga. Growing up, nigga, that's like 30, as Dewan B said, that's like 30-something years ago. What it do, Grizz? What it do, Grizz? In the motherfucking his house. Like, nigga, Shut the fuck up. There ain't never been no black and brown. That's some shit that the Democrats made up. And you niggas who love that Latino snatch, y'all fell right for that shit. Oh, my black and brown brothers and sisters. I seen a nigga from LA out there in Compton with LA Try Guy, and he kept using that term too. You know, black and brown, we together. I forgot the nigga name, but if y'all know, if y'all follow LA Try Guy, go watch LA Try Guy's video. Where he's out there at some hamburger spot. He had some Latino hamburger spot or some shit. It's called Lulu's. I think it was called Lulu's or something. Some of the Cali family, let me know. Yeah, yo, Grizz, I got a song about all that. I'm about to send that to you. I got a couple of joints I'm gonna send you, Grizz. Yeah, Plies is a Democrat shield. That nigga definitely is. That nigga, they must be giving that nigga the same bag as DL. That's why that nigga ain't made no new music. Nothing. He just sitting over there in his car all the time, eating goddamn Burger King. That's all I see that nigga eating Chick-fil-A all the time in his damn car. And he only make videos in his car. And it's like, nigga, I don't listen to niggas who be in their car. Always looking around like somebody about to come get you. Why you out in the car then, nigga, if you worried about somebody coming to get you? Scary ass niggas. Just being downright scary and shit. And now y'all mad because Jasmine Crockett lost. I could have told you she was going to lose. Stevie Wonder, a blonde nigga, could have told you she was going to lose. Hell, we can go dig a nigga up out the cemetery and that nigga pop up. Yeah, that bitch is going to lose. Anybody who ever existed on this earth would have known that hoe was going to lose. Because she, for one, she was out there, yeah, he getting a stimmy pack. You know that, cow dog. I believe it. Yeah, yep. Coons. Yeah, this nigga was with LA Try Guy. They was in Compton. And the hamburger joint is called Lulu's or something like that. And that nigga kept saying black and brown, black and brown. You know, black and brown familiar. Black and brown unity. You know, black and brown. Nigga, just say you like to eat hamburgers where all the Latinos are. Cause you be chasing that Latino cooch. That sound better, nigga, because there ain't no black and brown. Because I was looking at how them Latinos was looking at him and how they was looking at LA Try Guy. There was no smiles on their face. Aquarius Minded, what it do, beloved? How you doing, sis? Glad you in here. Church was in there cooking last night. Yeah, Debo Jenkins from up the block. That's right, Grismatically. Word up. If a nigga ain't FBA, I ain't voting for a nigga no more. I already told people that. And I told them niggas out here in Virginia when they kept trying to push Winsome Sears on her, I was like, man, we don't want that white woman to win, but we damn sure not voting for this lady. I don't care what type of black y'all try to tell us. This bitch don't even know what a hot comb is. So you know a nigga wasn't voting for her. Like, bitch, do something with your hair. And her lips was ashy. That's like two things FBA ain't rocking with: your fucked up hair and your ashy ass lips. And so this angry Latino, he's talking about he hate FBA. I wonder why everybody think we give a fuck what they got to say about us on goddamn TikTok. Everybody sit around in their car, make a video talking about how much they hate FBA. And they always doing it in the damn dark. Anyway, our brother Chase McGee had a rebuttal to his funky cilantro smelling ass. Go ahead, Chase.
Let's jump straight into this statement. Man, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about foundational black Americans. It's apparently they're broken apart from their roots and they're their own group at this point. And I have been observing this group of
Okay, Cap.
people pretty much being pro ICE, saying they can't wait until they bring the dogs and the water hoses, talking so much shit about immigrants. It's honestly disgusting. Even going after even
No, what we said was we don't give a fuck about nobody who ain't never had dogs and water hoses sicked on them like they did us. Y'all out here wanting us to get out here and get knocked in the head for y'all when y'all ain't never really went through nothing. All you niggas is illegal. Stop trying to hitch your wagon to ours, because it ain't the same damn thing. Y'all are the ones out here with your burrito carts all over the place, your damn taco carts all over the place, and got the nerve to have attitudes with black people. That's why I don't buy nothing from them. I don't. That's right. The couch is the best political party for FBA. We not doing all this shit no more. There's no bye-bye La Bamba, nigga. The shit is a rap. We not singing Kumbaya, my lord, or nothing. Y'all can kick motherfucking rocks and fly on your sombrero back across the damn border.
Africans, immigrants, disrespecting them, saying they're not a foundational black American. It's honestly
Your
disgusting.
Norteños
I'm
are better
sick
than
of
our
this fucking
Sureños.
rhetoric. It is gross.
And I'm here to tell you, we don't give a damn what you talking about. We don't give a damn what you think
That's
is
right, Chase.
gross.
Shout out to
Okay?
Chase.
And part of the
We don't
reason
give
why
a
is because of the
damn.
rhetoric y'all spew. This is why we call y'all Latinos. Because you're habitual
Word up.
liars. All y'all do is sit up here and lie. Talking about we as a lineage, we sit up here and say that, oh, we wish dogs and water holes were sicked on y'all. Stop lying. We don't
Right,
even talk
Grizz.
like that. You're just lying. He ain't heard nobody say that. But they have to create a narrative. They want to demonize us. And why? Because we're not sitting out here crashing out for them. We're not sitting out here crashing out for them, so we're in the wrong. Because we're telling them to fight their own battles and to hold their own nuts. We're telling them to be the people who they claim to be. They've been sitting up here talking about they're so hard working, they do better. Okay, we're just lazy. Okay, well, fight your own battles. Okay, use that big kahuna spirit y'all always talking about. Y'all always claiming you come from this fighting culture. You always claiming the damn Aztecs. Talk about your ancient Mayan warriors. Well, use that ancient Mayan energy to fight off ICE and to fight your own battles, because we're not doing it for you. We are done. And now y'all are out here panicking because of it. Y'all out here panicking, and this dude is. And I've been seeing a lot of Latinos sit up here and start talking about some. They're even attacking Africans, and what they're trying to do is act like, oh, they're attacking their own people.
Right, brother Chase. If y'all niggas is so much Mayan warriors or Aztec warriors, nigga, get up there and commit a damn sacrifice to the damn sun like y'all supposed to do. Quit asking foundational black Americans to get out here and carry on some damn fight for y'all. We not Captain Save a nigga no more. You on your own. And when ICE knocking on your door, that's your own fucking fault. You get it, Juarez?
No, like you said, they're not foundational. This man sitting up here talking about some, oh, they said Africans weren't foundational. They're not. They're in the same boat as you. They're immigrants. They're immigrants, and they can fight their own battles. Okay? Because they be over here talking that same slick stuff y'all be talking. So we put them in the same boat as you. Okay? These folks have these things where foundational black Americans, we're supposed to be this identity that everybody tethers on to. Everybody has to tether on to us. Everybody has to be a foundational black American. Everybody has to be part of the foundations of this country. No, you
Let
weren't.
Pedro be
You're an
mad.
immigrant. You're Johnny come
Let
lately.
Manuel,
Okay?
let
You came to a
Maria,
country that was already
let
built for a better
Jose, let
opportunity.
Paco,
We built
let
this
all them
country
be
from
big mad.
scratch. Where there was no United States of America for us to immigrate into. We built it. Sir, we are not the same, and we should not be ashamed to say someone is not foundational. Just like somebody who is Jamaican is not ashamed to say a Haitian isn't Jamaican. A Haitian is not ashamed to say a Cuban isn't Haitian. They're not. If you're not a foundational Black American, you're not a foundational Black American, bottom line. There's nothing divisive about it. Our lineage is not divisive. It is what it is. We didn't pick and choose whether we wanted to be FBA or not. You did? We just are foundational Black American. We come from the lineage, sir. And you know this, but you're lying because you're a Latino. In the irony, family, these Latinos sitting up here acting like they give a damn about African or Black people is comical. They coming from countries that have parsley massacres like the Dominican Republic and the thousands of Haitians they killed. They coming from countries like Cuba, who had the 1912 massacre, known as the Negro Rebellion, killed thousands of Black people. These Latinos come from Spanish-speaking countries where they have terms like mejorar la raza, improve the race, whiten up the race, talking about keeping pure blood. You don't mate, you don't have sex, you don't reproduce with a Negro. You keep the race pure. These Latinos come from places like Mexico that didn't even acknowledge people with African ancestry until 2015, family. It wasn't until 11 years ago. They wouldn't even acknowledge them. Got them living in their equivalents of shanty towns. Look up the articles of all the anti-Black racism that goes on in Mexico. But now when it's time to demonize foundational Black Americans, y'all want to act so concerned about African immigrants. Shut up. Y'all don't give a damn about Africans. Never have, never will. But let's continue. Let's see what else this Latino got to say.
My good brother Chase McGee, because it was a long ass thing. This nigga ranting, talking about us, and it's like, nigga, kick fucking rocks, nigga. I saw a brother and them kick over these niggas' taco cart today out in Cali. Sorry about that, family. Mic check, mic check. Sorry about that. Restream on their bullshit already. Acting the fuck up. Yeah, yo, Cow Dog, word up. Marcus Garvey was a goddamn he was a damn he was a clan fornicator. That's why his ass went to hell in a handbasket. He had to go all the way to England where he died lonely and miserable because them niggas in Jamaica did not fuck with him. He said the hell with Jamaicans. That's why he found his ass all the way back in England. Yeah, y'all should be able to hear me now. I should be back. Yeah, they was doing their fuckery. Sorry about that, family. But yeah, he he was all the way in fucking had to take his old big old fat ass wearing. Remember I said about niggas wearing suspenders? That nigga was wearing suspenders too when he passed away. Big old fat nigga, bear me eating nigga, up here hanging out with the damn Klan, trying to concoct a scheme to get us sent over to goddamn Liberia. I was on X earlier too, and I saw from Cornbread Mafioso. He had a movie. It's called The Gray House. I'm gonna try to get the clips from that movie. And they had a sister talking to the white woman, and the white woman was talking about she was like, "What happened to you over there?" She was like, "I found myself, and I had to come back over here." She got on the first goddamn boat she knew to get back to America. And the white woman asked her, "Well, aren't you African?" She was like, "No, I'm an American." So they've been trying to play this game with us for years. Word up, Grizz. We gonna keep kicking. We gonna be kicking motherfuckers' doors in, smashing niggas' heads. That's what it is. We gonna bust your papaya fruit. We gonna step on your pineapples, throw your mangoes against the wall, spit on your burritos. We make our own damn burritos, our own quesadillas, nigga. We don't need you niggas for none of that. There's lots of us with the same skills that y'all think y'all the only ones got. Nigga, please. Exactly. Marcus got he just like that. Word up. Right, cow dog. Always trying to make us some comprehensive generic Africans. We ain't from no damn Africa. And I this is where this right here, where people be like, "What, you disagree with Tariq?" Yeah, there's times when I disagree with Tariq. One part I disagree with Tariq when he said it was like 7% of Africans made it over here. No, ain't no 7% made it over here. The white man's own books say it was only about 3% of them niggas over here. If I give them that. But I do know there's old ads where you can see them saying 10 Negroes and 5 Africans for sale. So if we were all together and we were comprehensive, one big matted Negro, why would the YT folks be putting in their own ads back in 1810, 1835, 1840, all that shit saying, I got 10 Negroes for sale and I got 5 Africans? Nigga, the math ain't mathing. Y'all can kick rocks on them lies. Yeah, we ain't from no fucking Africa, and we ain't going over there to build it up. Y'all build it up your damn selves. I'm allergic to malaria, nigga, and Tootsie flies and whatever the hell else y'all got going on over there. Big E in the house. Yeah, we know who we are. They mad because we finally all the way up. We been woke. We've been awake. We've been woke. We've been all this other dumb shit that don't signify you being productive and being about your business. It's like a nigga just getting up out of a stupor, a drunken stupor. And now that we out of that drunken stupor and we not mesmerized by your tricks and your lies no more, all you niggas is divisive. All you black niggas is wrong. I remember I had a white woman at my job told me, like, "Oh, I thought y'all was all just black." I said, "No, the hell we ain't. Are y'all all just white? Because you told me you German." And she just like, "Oh, I never thought about it like that." Oh, yeah. Think about it, bitch. That's right. Bushmeat wouldn't sit well on my stomach. I would just pass away from starvation. Because ain't no way I'm eating none of that shit. No, we all the way up, Aquarius minded. We ain't woke now. We up. A nigga that's woke is still like a nigga might have been startled from his sleep. See, when you woke, you might just jump around and fall and hurt yourself and do some dumb shit just because somebody woke you up. But see, we all the way up. We not sleeping no more. We walking in the sunlight. We in the daytime. We right here. We claiming our foundational black American ancestry. That's who we are. We not doing all this other stuff no more. We not doing Kwanzaa. We don't want y'all to celebrate Juneteenth. We were celebrating it all by ourselves without any government fucking ever recognizing it. We didn't need no damn funky ass Jim Crow Joe Biden to put it in the government lexicon so these YT people and these Asian people and these Latino people and these East Indian people could get another damn day off from work. The hell with y'all. Word up. That's right. Yeah, we used to be a sleeping giant. Now we walking around knocking mountains over, mountaintops and stepping on hilltops, showing you niggas that we ain't doing this shit no more. You out here crying. That's why y'all want it. That's why y'all making all these videos about us. And you go on TikTok all day. It's niggas sitting around with panels talking about us all day. If we ain't nothing, then why y'all keep trying to convince us? All right, fuck it. We ain't nothing. All right, carry the fuck on and leave us alone. What it do, Ray Ray FBA family? If we ain't nothing, then why the hell y'all keep trying to convince us? We ain't trying to convince y'all. We ain't trying to eat bush meat. We ain't trying to get in an inner tube and swim somewhere else. We staying right here. We staying in LA. We staying in Atlanta. We staying in Virginia. We staying in Maryland. We staying in Tennessee. We staying in St. Louis. We staying right here on this soil because this where we from. I ain't even see what Big E said. He said a giraffe ass and wild rice. Yo, Big E is crazy. Word up. We not trying to have rhinoceros roast, nigga. We not trying to do none of that shit. Y'all niggas out there eating roasted gorilla ribs. Nah, nigga, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. Y'all gonna have to sit this one out on y'all own. We not doing that, bro. I don't care how many of you Latinos, how many of you niggas in Africa or the Caribbean is mad. I can give a damn, nigga. I don't hate y'all. I don't hate y'all. Just leave me the fuck alone. Y'all already said as much as what y'all been saying. I've been out here in the DMV and I watched motherfuckers tell me I wasn't African. When I used to be still on my Pan-African shit and try to be down with these niggas, they would laugh at me and tell me I wasn't African. So now we like, yeah, that's right. I ain't got no African in me. Y'all on your fucking own. That's right, Maxwell. It's our damn land. Yeah, they wearing our hand-me-downs. Okay, Aquarius minded. See you on the flip side, beloved. Yeah, we over all that bullshit. Y'all gonna hold your own motherfucking giraffe knuckles. We're not doing it no more. You niggas is on your motherfucking own. That's right, nigga. On the smallest violin, cry me a river, nigga. We not doing nothing for y'all no more. We done put in all that work and we was like, all right, I see how you is, nigga. It's like when you see how a nigga is when they been playing like they been your friend for years and all they ever done was stab you in the back. And you finally get on your fucking laurels and you be like, all right, this nigga don't fuck with me. That's exactly what it's like. And if we ain't shit, well, then y'all niggas is worse. Yeah, he said he can't find it in his genealogy, but he be bringing up saying like there's 7% of them might have came over here. I don't know where that 7% went, but they damn sure didn't stay here. Maybe they ran to Canada. I don't know. That's like when the nigga at my job was like, oh, we gotta pick one. You gotta pick African or Caribbean. I was like, nigga, I don't gotta pick either one of those. I don't got no African and I ain't got no Caribbeans in my family. My aunt tried to marry a nigga. She was married fucking with a Jamaican nigga that was from the Jamaican embassy or some shit. And this nigga let her house get kicked in and left her with damn near 10 pounds of weed in the house. And she almost went to jail for life over that shit. I told my cousin, I said, you better not fuck with no more of them niggas. Make your own damn red beans and rice or red peas and rice, whatever they call it. That's right, Big E. Air flip-flops. Hippo hamburgers, cheetah chitlins. We not eating none of that shit. Flea box. That's right. Claus in there. Flea box and flip-flop thong sandals, nigga. Like I was looking at my nigga was joking on the worst outfits and shit. And he had that bitch with Stella got her groove back. And we was laughing at that nigga Tay Diggs. Cause how that nigga had on like a damn mesh. That nigga had on a fishnet tank top doing the gay Batiman dance. How did Stella get her groove back with one of them bussy founded niggas? Coming over here thinking we motherfucking crazy. Here got our brother from TikTok, Doctor. I forgot what he called himself again, but he be funny. I like watching him on TikTok.
Explaining what is Donald Trump doing harm the black community. He removed some black pictures in Philadelphia. I disagree with him, right?
Okay.
This is
one of the number one things.
Not you.
What it do, Malcolm?
Okay, this is one of the number one things.
You don't know what it.
This is one of the number one things
he did. Fighting, science, and so on. And this is why they behind. Because the Democratic Party, yo. That is why.
Flooding the market with all these illegals. So that way they saturate the place. And when you have a place that's saturated, then it's what? It's puddles of water and shit all over the place. So right now we got a big ass.
What you suggest? The brother that was just talking, he was answering my question. I said, what does he recommend a black teen do in this day and time?
You. We're not doing it. Not listen to you. We're gonna stop there. Ain't no need to say anything to you. To be honest with you,
okay,
but no matter what he said.
Somebody else.
There you go. But like he's saying the same thing I said. Okay, yeah, Donald Trump removed some goddamn, because I had a nigga on my Facebook page talking about, oh, he removing black things from like the place in Philly. I said, nigga, did you ever go visit that in Philly? No. All right then, nigga, what you whining about it for, nigga? You crying over some shit you ain't got nothing to do with. Let the niggas in Philly whine about that shit if they want it up there, nigga. Far as I know, they went and put it back up any goddamn way. As with everything that Trump's administration, it ain't necessarily Trump, it's the little weasel snake face looking nigga Stephen Miller and them over there doing all that bullshit. But far as I know, I ain't see Trump go tear down no plaque. Did y'all show me Trump tearing it down with his own bare hands? And the way I see it is, if you niggas ain't went and visited, you niggas ain't went and seen one plantation, what the fuck are you whining about? What are you whining about? Because I know when I went to a plantation, I knew so much damn history about the damn plantation. Them old white devils in there, they were enamored by me. She started telling me about the black people who kept the plantation still running when the nigga Robert E. Lee had no motherfucking money. I bet they didn't know that much. They always needed us. We ain't never needed them. See? Put that in your corncob pipe and smoke it, nigga. All the tethers. Keep acting like the white man gave us something. They ain't gave us nothing. They told us to go get it out the mud. You niggas come over here, they got grants, special set-asides. They giving you cars, keys to cars. They putting y'all up in houses. Exactly, Maxwell. Yeah, they try to tell us Black History Month was canceled, but then Trump did a whole damn thing up at the White. Check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. I am back in. No, Big E. I'm 6'1" and I wear 8.5 to a size 9, depending on the sneaker. Yeah, nah, it's Restream. They just doing their bullshit again, Maxwell. You know when we start cooking, they start like, uh-oh, this nigga's on to something. This nigga's on his thing tonight. We can't let this nigga keep talking about our immigrants and our Latinos. And when I start bringing up the Democrats and shit, yeah. No, I'm 6'1", but I wear 8.5 to a 9. That's what I wear. I can't help it. I got my mama feet. I ended up with my mama feet. Well, my daddy, that nigga had small feet too. That nigga used to wear like 10 pairs of socks so he could wear a size 10. So both of them niggas had small feet. Yeah, okay. I knew I'll be back. Yeah, they starting their fuckery early. Because they know when we start to get in here cooking and we start talking about these people. Yo, Grizz, that should take a lot of brain power. Look, using your brain burns calories. For niggas that don't know, when you using your damn brain, it burns your damn calories. That's why when you see fat niggas, you know them niggas ain't never using their brain because they wouldn't be fat if them niggas was using their brains. Word up. See, all my brothers, though, all them niggas wear like size 10s and all that shit. Yeah, that's my thing. I got what I consider to be small feet, 8.5. I don't got no big ass damn duck feet or them long ass slender man feet that some niggas got. Go ahead, Dr. Claude.
You were the first people in America. Black people were the first people in America. Not these people call themselves Native American Indians. Those are not the real people in America. Those people came here from Asia. They crossed the Bering Straits about 5,000 or 6,000 years ago. Black people come here, and the Folsom people came here 16,000 years ago from Africa. They were the first people here. That's why you got Folsom, Arizona, Folsom, Mexico. That's why you got Folsom, Colorado, and Folsom, California. The Folsom people, you got artifacts and digs there from souvenirs and tools and instruments from Africa. The oldest people on this continent were the Folsom people, were black people from Africa. Now, how are you going to say somebody else, how do they get to be the native people? You are the native people of America. You're the native people of the world. Nobody's becoming ahead of you. So how can they be equal to you? You're the only people that came to this country that were enslaved. Nobody else came here and enslaved but you.
Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. We was before all them niggas. Big E always got damn jokes.
This is the part of the conversation that they don't talk about. So Jasmine Crockett could have won, but she failed a long time ago by pissing off a certain voting bloc. Now, in her county, there's 10-1 Hispanics to blacks, right? So you need other voters. In my opinion, Jasmine, by her actions and the rhetoric constantly being in the news for this or that, I believe she played herself. She painted a bad picture of herself. How you act in public and in front of cameras, that's going to determine if people like you or not, right? Policy is one thing, but people have to actually like you. And I believe that she turned a lot of people off. She lost because she did not have the Hispanic vote. So you have to be strategic. When it comes to voting, Hispanics and blacks are not, from here on out, we're not going to be voting the same because we have different interests in America. The two groups need different things from the government. So there's no black and brown unity when it comes to voting. To me, in my opinion, white voters would have helped push her over the edge, but she cut that fucking bridge. She burnt that bridge down a long time ago, and that's why I say she played herself a long time ago. The world is changing. In my opinion, when it comes to voting in America, the people that have the same interests from the government are black Americans and white Americans. And as long as people like Jasmine Crockett keep just completely talking crap, talking down and white people, that we are going to continue to play ourselves politically, because at the end of the day, they're our only or our closest political ally.
Well, there you go. There you go. Like I said, Jasmine Crockett played herself. She could stop trying to blame us and make it like it's black men who did it. No, bitch, it was all them white tea folks and them Latinos. It was your damn fault. Don't lump us in with all the people who said they don't fuck with you. That was your fault, bitch. That was your fucking fault. We had nothing to do with it. Word up. You should have been out there with them niggas doing the salsa, eating burritos and shit. Stop blaming black people for your failure. You got put in your position anyway in the first place, I believe, by white tea, man. So yeah. And Al Neanderthal Green, he lost too. He lost too. So I guess they found a way to get rid of their broken tools. Oh wow. And yet Jamel Hill want to talk about we working for white supremacists. Bitch, you can't just be out here acting like you could say there's only one group of white supremacy. It's the whole damn beast. The left and the right wing. But see, you can't say that because you getting your butter biscuits from over there, right, bitch? Word, Grizz, I keep trying to fill them out. They keep doing some bullshit. They keep telling me I need to have a strict week of 10,000 views or some shit. They sent me that the other day. Like, oh well, now you just need 10,000 views in 1 week. All right, nigga, whatever. It's always some ladder to climb. I'm about to have merch and all that stuff, so I ain't really too worried about them.
It's right here. Trust me, when your child gets to be our age, your child is gonna look back on this like it's a renaissance. Like back in home, this is when things changed for black folks in this country. A lot of people don't understand. I'm telling you, I'm glad this is being recorded today. So years from now, y'all can come back and say, "Oh, Uncle Silverman, right? We in the middle of it. Yeah, we in the. It's changing, being recorded today. So years from now, y'all can come back and say, "Oh, Uncle Silverman, right? We in the middle of it. Yeah, we in the. It's changing. Everything is changing now."
That's right. We in the middle of a black renaissance. We right now are in a black renaissance. Niggas gonna look back on these days and be like, damn, that's when them FBA niggas, and you ain't gonna hear nobody complaining about calling themselves foundational black Americans. You're gonna see all people calling themselves who are foundational black Americans, and niggas gonna look back at this as pivotal points. And they're gonna see that, wow, all them black people started standing up for themselves, because we ain't asking nobody no fucking more. We naming our damn selves. And either you gonna be with it or you ain't, nigga. Lineage don't change the facts, nigga. You gonna either have canned milk or powder milk. Or no milk at all, nigga. Waffles with syrup. No jelly. That's how it's gonna be, nigga. Ain't nobody asking you or telling you. Y'all act like, some people be acting like this is a gang. Like we telling them, they gotta do this and do that. And then they always gotta bring up Tariq. Tariq ain't told me shit. Tariq just brought this shit up. And I remember the day when he brought that shit up. I was in his live. And we was all like, I remember a lot of niggas in there, because a lot of niggas put the emoji where niggas is thinking up on the screen. A lot of niggas put that on the screen. And then all those same people who had put that emoji up started being like, yo, for sure, as I'm thinking, that shit makes sense. Everybody started saying it collectively, like, yo, this shit makes sense. Tariq wasn't going around on all these niggas' pages telling them, hey, nigga, you gotta be FBA or you ain't nothing. No, he put the shit out there. He was just cleaning up a term that Dr. Claude Anderson was already using, Native Black Americans. But the native part was causing confusion. So our good brother Tariq sat there and thought about it, and he cleaned it up, and he removed the native part, and he put foundational. And then those of us niggas who critically think, we heard that shit, and we was like, yeah, that shit makes sense, nigga. We the niggas, we the foundation, because you can't have nothing without the niggas who built it, the foundation from the ground up to the top up. And we started thinking like, that shit makes sense. Big E. Word up. I be saying that shit. My daughter was looking at me like I was crazy. And then she was like, are you talking about finesse 2 times? I was told her, I started laughing. Because I didn't even know she knew who finesse 2 times was. And she was like, yeah, he is funny. I started laughing. Nigga, the canned milk or the powder milk or no milk at all. Word up, yo. And his mama co-signed that shit too. His mama said there was no canned milk or no powder milk. And sometimes no milk at all. Cereal, you had to put water on it. That nigga was putting water on his cereal. And that's a foundational black American thing. Niggas either joked about that or knew niggas who had to do that. Or you might have had to do it at one time. Your mama be like, all right, go in there, boy, and put some water on it. Remember, that was in Friday. That was in Friday. Remember, Craig made a big ass bowl of cereal and it was only a little bit of milk. And Pops is like, nigga, you better go put some water on that cereal. Don't be wasting my goddamn cereal. That's a foundational black American experience. How niggas in Cali, niggas in St. Louis, niggas in New York, niggas in Virginia, niggas in Georgia, niggas in Tennessee, niggas in South Carolina, niggas in Mississippi. How the fuck we all have a shared experience like that? Syrup sandwiches, nigga. Sugar sandwiches. That's right, Maxwell. I'm telling you, that day when that shit went on, that shit hit all the niggas who could critically think. That hit niggas in the chest. Was like, damn. Right. And from that point on, I started rocking with that shit. You can go on TikTok. Mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. We back. God damn, soon as you see when I started talking about us having a shared experience, it literally cut us out because they like, uh-oh, these niggas is resonating. Soon as niggas start resonating, right? Soon as we say FBA, soon as we say FBA, what it do, Miss April Showers? How you doing, beloved? Soon as we start resonating, Big E, you right. Um, yeah, it ain't no more. That nigga needs some milk. He needs some milk. That's right, Maxwell. You know what a damn syrup sandwich is. Let me see if this. Let me see if y'all niggas ever, your mama ever told you this. Go down to the deli and get $1 worth of bologna. How many niggas mamas ever said that? Go get $1 worth of bologna and $1 worth of cheese and tell them to slice it thin. Word up. No, Big E, we was talking about Merck and then we was talking about FBAs having a shared response. We had a shared lineage. We all had like the same experiences. And that's when they shut it down. Word up. See, they don't like when we start resonating. When they see us resonating, that's a problem for them. they start thinking like these niggas is locking into something. Cause trust me, they listening. They AI is listening to us. They listening to the language. So the AI got to be like, okay, time to run interference. That's right, Big E. Your mama be like, go get $1 worth of this, dollars worth of that. You would get that shit and bring it. And that shit was a lot then. People didn't know. When you got it sliced thin, $1 worth of bologna, nigga, you like, damn, it's a lot of bologna. But your bologna slices were thin. Cause you gotta tell that nigga, make sure it's sliced thin. That's right, Cowdog. You go down to the corner store with the deli and you tell them niggas, let me get $1 worth. You tell them $1 worth of bologna sliced thin. And we all had this shared experience across this whole damn country. All of us. So when I heard Finesse 2 times telling them stories on TikTok, I was laughing, but at the same time, I was like, God damn, this nigga from Memphis, he had the same damn experience as me. I could almost be like, this nigga's my brother. How he know about all that? Waffles with no syrup, only jelly. We would melt the jelly and shit in the microwave so you could pour it over the waffles. That's right, the dry salami and cheese, we would get that too. Word up. Yeah, we need that Merc, nigga. Can Merc, powder Merc, or no Merc at all. Remember, that's in fucking Friday, y'all. Go back and watch Friday. I'm watching Craig go to get the cereal, and there ain't no milk. And him and his sister is grown, and they ain't have no milk. Yeah, hog head cheese. We all had some hog head cheese. Oh yeah, the government grilled cheese sandwich. You almost couldn't melt that shit. You would be putting the iron on that bitch. That shit would never melt. Me and my brothers, we just started eating it like cold with like just some mayonnaise. I think we try to cut that shit as thin. Remember, that shit might break your knife when you was cutting it. Word up. Niggas ain't had that experience that we had. We had that experience. So for other people to try to come into our world, try to tell us, no, nigga, y'all had millet. In Africa, y'all had canned millet or powdered millet or no millet at all. Nigga, y'all was eating what they fed parakeets, nigga. My parakeet ate millet. I know what they fed you niggas in Africa. Yeah, mix that pet milk with some water cereal, cow dog. Word up. Word up, Big E. You know it. That's real. So other niggas did not have these experiences that we had. So you don't get to just bum rush yourself to the front of the line and start talking about and telling us what we don't have and what we didn't have as a culture, nigga. And I remember when my mom and them would get shit popping, they would get the barbecue going and they would have some money and they would make a whole bunch of. That's why to this day, it's hard for me to make small meals. I always make like a big meal and then I share it. I call niggas and be like, hey, nigga, I just made this amount of lasagna. Come get some for you and your kids so y'all ain't got to cook tonight. And that's how it is, because that's how black people work. We always shared our food with everybody in the neighborhood. If we had more than other niggas in the neighborhood, we would share that out to everybody. And other niggas on the block, when they had food, they would share their food. My mama made a big ass pot of collard greens. She might make 2 big old pots. One of them was specifically for us, and the other we would go and share it with the rest of the niggas in the neighborhood. Cause my mama done found a deal on motherfucking neck bones. She might have been at Herbert's meat market. She might have went up to Herbert's meat market and found a deal on neck bones and all that type of shit. Or I remember my mama would she would go to Herbert's meat market and buy big ass boxes of chicken. And me and my brothers, we had to sit there because some of the chicken would still have feathers on it and shit. So me and my brothers, we had to pluck all the feathers that was on the bitch, and then we would put them in Ziplocs. And then we would put them all in Ziplocs. We had to count them out, how many wings per bag, and then we have to write on them and write the date, me and my brothers, and then we would put them in the freezer. We had a deep freezer. Yep, ice in the milk. Cow dog right there. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid, no sugar. Shit, you might have to put honey in that Kool-Aid. Or you just drank that shit with no sugar. Sometimes, nigga, you ain't even had a real Kool-Aid. You had flavor ice. They had a brand called Flavor Ice. They had like little white kids on the package. You would buy that because that was like the ices and shit. Shit, sometimes you would throw out the icy so the icy would be your goddamn Kool-Aid. These are real stories. This ain't shit we making up. This is like a shared existence that foundational black Americans, we the only ones had this. Other people can't say that. Was a childhood delicacy. Word up, Big E. Who remember free lunch? If you was in the summer, you had free lunch. You would go to the church. I remember we would get rowdy as hell because the church niggas would try to start trying to do like wild shit, like make us stay for church. Fuck out of here, nigga. Give us our free lunch and we out of this bitch. Word up. You would get that cotto salami that they had in the free lunch. It had them big ass peppercorns in it. Cinnamon toast. That's right, Big E. You made your own cinnamon toast, my nigga. You made your own cinnamon toast, nigga. We would take that cheese and put ketchup, toast the bread, put ketchup on the bread, then put the cheese on top of the ketchup, and then put that shit back in the oven until it melted. And then that was pizza, nigga. If you had some pieces of salami, you might put that on top of it. This is real motherfucking talk. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, yours used to pull up to the swimming pool. See, cow dog, our shit we had to go up to the church and get that shit. And I remember when that church, when Tethers took over that church, the Tethers start trying to force us to stay for church before we could get our free lunch. And I remember little niggas went home and called the police on them niggas. And them Tethers had to learn the hard way. You can't force niggas into religion. You getting that government money to hand out free lunch, nigga. So give us our free lunch, nigga. Yep. Yep. Everybody was getting free lunch. Word up. I remember an Italian icy only cost 25 cents, 15 to 25 cents, depending on which store you went to. That's right, Big E, spaghetti sandwiches. You put garlic powder on your motherfucking bread. Put the spaghetti right on that bitch. And that's how it was. And that's why a lot of us, because we already went to church on our own. So we didn't need no niggas at the church that's in our neighborhood, because my church was out in Queens. That's right, Big E. Yep, meatloaf sandwiches. Maxwell, word up. That's right. But see, Mr. Softy was kind of cheap at that time. Mr. Softy was cheap. You get that red, white, and blue popsicle for only $1. Yep. Miss April Showers, word up. You would go and make your own goddamn ices. The Kool-Aid cups. I remember when we would go down to North Carolina in the summer, me and my brothers. My mama would put us all on the Greyhound and send us all down south for the summer. And we would go down south, and I remember my mama would always be mad at me because I would come home with no sneakers and shit on my feet. Might got some real shitty ass sneakers on my feet. And she'd be like, "Where the sneakers I bought you?" And I'd be like, "I gave them to my cousin." That's right. In the toaster oven. Okay, Ray Ray. Okay, Ray Ray. Word up. Word up. Hell yeah, cow dog. You know if you ate all the groceries, nigga, you was fucked up. You ate all the chicken nuggets, nigga, it was a wrap. That's another funny ass video I'ma grab with Finesse two times when he talk about the Salisbury steak. Cause all us niggas ate Salisbury steak. Yo, the honey buns, Big E, I was gonna get to that too. You warm up your honey bun in the motherfucking microwave. Word up. Word up, man. I remember the sandwiches though you would get from the goddamn free lunch. They always had like a big ass peppercorn in that bitch. That shit would be spicy as shit. Yeah, Big Maxwell Jenkins. My first day of college, nigga. When my first week of college, my mama took me down there. That bitch gave me a whole aluminum foil thing full of fried chicken, nigga. Yep, she would give us chicken on the bus. But I'm telling you, on my first day of college, nigga, I showed up with fried chicken. Word up. That was real. Mantis malt shakes and chocolate beetles and dirt cookies. We ain't never ate no dirt cookies, nigga. We could make butter cookies. I remember I was a kid, I would make butter cookies. You had some butter in the refrigerator, you had some flour, nigga, and some sugar. You would mix that together, nigga, and make little cookies and put them on the goddamn baking sheet, nigga. That was butter cookies. And you would take the fork, so you would put your little design into the cookie with the fork. You would take it and smash down and go across it. Word up, Otter Pops, all of that shit. These other people, they don't understand this shit when I be telling motherfuckers. They did not, yeah, sugar cookies. Word up, you make sugar cookies, butter cookies. Because if you had enough margarine, even though you didn't really have butter, you had margarine and shit. I remember that's what we had. We had margarine. I ain't start having butter till I met my wife. That's when I start really having butter. Cause I remember one day I'm in the bitch shopping. I pick up a thing of margarine. My wife looked at me like, "What is that?" I said, "Margarine. It's butter." She's like, "No, that ain't. That ain't butter." She pushed that shit to the side and she grabbed butter. Hell yeah. You remember you could go to the store and you could get the cookies two for $1. You can get the cookies that came in a row, two for $1. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of cookies. And you can get them two for $1. Word up. Nope, Jesse, I only had margarine in the beginning, nigga. Margarine. No milk. Canned milk. No margarine. Powder milk. No butter. I had none of that shit, bro. Word up. You could go, then you get your little 50 cents for you doing whatever the work around the house, your dollar, whatever, $1.50, whatever you get in. You go to the the store and you can get whatever candies you want, because the candy was like 10 cents, 5 cents, and then you had the penny candies. You might get a bunch of caramels. Say that shit for later in case you get an apple. Yo, word up, Big E. Let me drop these 2 stories and I'm going to drop that link. We don't know
I don't really know exactly why I'm here right now.
A Milwaukee County road rage incident caught on the
Look at this tether. Look at this tether, y'all.
A Milwaukee County road rage incident caught on the shooter's own dash cam. Let's break it down. On March 11th, 2024, Jason Adujar is driving down West Lincoln Avenue in West Allis. A gray Chevy pulls up next to him at a red light, and the conversation takes a turn quickly.
Look at his hair.
The interaction only lasts about a minute, and when the light turns green, Andujar pulls out a gun and fires 3 shots at the truck through the window, then speeds off. We wouldn't normally show you the actual shooting, but we're making an exception in this case since nobody was struck by gunfire. In his front-facing dash cam, Andujar is seen weaving in and out of traffic, illegally passing a school bus on a double-lined road, and using the bike lane to pass other vehicles, nearly hitting them. West Allis police caught up with Andujar about 3 hours later during a traffic stop and brought him into the station for questioning.
Did anything else happen today? Did you have any run-ins with anyone?
The nigga owned Uber camera caught him.
The reason why I'm here now. Well, that is the reason why you're here.
Andujar admits to the shooting, but says he did so because he thought the other guy had a gun.
He pulls it out, and I'm like, okay, we can go right here. Where did he pull it out from? He already had it. He must have been in his lap.
With the mountain of evidence from Andujar's own dash cam, he was charged with recklessly endangering safety.
Mucho más respeto tuviera de la casa de tu madre.
A jury found Andujar guilty in May of 2025. He's sentenced to 4 years in prison and 3 years of supervision. He's currently serving his sentence at the New Lisbon Correctional Institution in New Lisbon, Wisconsin.
Wow. Them niggas be tripping because them niggas got them fucked up hairlines. That's why we checking hairlines from now on, y'all. That's why we checking them motherfucking hairlines. We ain't going through this shit no more. All right, there you go. We'll see how it go, Big E, when you come up. Yeah, you saw that cat. Saw that nigga hairline? Yeah, Miss April Showers, the wine candy. Boys in the mosque. Yo, word up. That nigga out there shooting at niggas. This is crazy. Yeah, I wasn't talking for a minute, Jesse. We was done with him. Yo, what it do, Big E? Yeah,
Man, that nigga thought he was dope boy doing the drive by playing in boys in the mosque and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga thought he was playing in Menace to the Temple. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Word up. Yeah.
saying? Instead of playing in colors, that nigga was playing in shepherds, shepherds, shepherds,
Shepherd,
shepherds,
shepherd.
shepherds.
This nigga out here trying to get the lambs moving.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But see, man, you know, this is what's crazy. You want me to, you know what it seemed like delineation, really what else it has done that nobody seems to be talking? It's really highlighting the crimes that these tethers been out here committing this whole time. I
Our
mean,
whole
real
entire
talk. We
time. Yep.
delineated delineation. Look at all the fraud that has been uncovered now. You know what I'm saying in Minnesota. Uh, Look at what old boy just did. Look at all of the essaying and unaliving that a lot of these tethers been
Grand
doing.
Theft
Bro, look at all the
Abdul.
kids. Look at
Grand
all the
Theft
kids
Abdul.
that they done found.
Te-
Yeah, Grand, you know what I'm
he
saying?
said
Hell
Grand Theft
yeah.
Abdul.
Grand Theft Camel and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Word up.
But I mean, but I'm saying if you really look at it, bro, look at all the groups, bro. Have you been seeing the raids that they've been simultaneously doing? Bro, I'm talking about, bro, they hit some Asians. You already know they was going after the MS-13s, bro. They've been
Mhm,
cracking down
mhm.
on all these gangs, bro.
All of them.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, bro, and it's like the level of crime. They say it was a $410 million operation
Miss April.
that these Asians had going up
Miss
in
April
Georgia.
shower is powdered milk. It's not milk. It's powdered milk.
Yeah, it's murk.
It's
Which if you had that murk, you might as well just use water. If you had that murk,
hell yeah. That shit just was white water.
that's all it was.
Oh Lord.
Hey, but look, check this out. Everything we was talking about that we ate, even in our ghettos, we was still eating better than them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
for
dude, come
sure.
on, bro. You
We
couldn't
didn't
tell
have
us
rats
nothing,
on a
bro. We
stick.
was still like,
We didn't have rats on a stick.
but not just that. But why do they? But why do y'all trip? It's like it seems like all these people have the need to try to make us feel bad on how we grew up. We don't care what it was, nigga. We had fun, nigga, when we was
Yo,
growing
those
up,
are
nigga.
memories
You know what I'm
I would
saying?
never change for anything. Those are memories that I love. Those were good times.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. So I mean, look, them was our memories, like you said, like you've been saying, but we all have the same
Yeah, it's a
experiences. Like you heard,
a
we was
shared
we in different
experience.
parts of the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we all ate the same shit growing up. Your mama sent you to the deli with a
Yo,
couple dollars, dollar worth for this, dollar worth for
yo,
that.
cow dog, you right.
Nigga, everybody know that. You
Country
know what I'm
crock. It was
saying?
country crock. Country crock containers had leftovers in them. You right.
Always some bomb shit though. You know what I'm saying?
You might
Nigga,
you
we
might
look,
open it
nigga,
and
we
it'd be a
knew we
bunch of
had the
greens
real
in that bitch.
ravioli. Nigga, we knew how to go in there and pop open a can of spaghettios, nigga, and put that in some bread,
Yeah.
nigga, and grub, nigga.
Word up.
What is y'all talking about, nigga? You can't tell us nothing. Like I think it was April said, we already knew how to freeze the Kool-Aid in the cup. What you talking
Yeah.
about, nigga? We did all that shit, nigga. We knew how to go to the store and get that gallon of punch for like, nigga, 89 cents, nigga. Nigga, we got punch. Nigga, we got cold cuts. Nigga, we got a loaf of bread. Nigga, we got a big ass bag of chips spent no more than about $4, nigga.
That's right. Fuck Tupperware. We put everything in a goddamn
You know what I'm saying?
country Crockett.
Hey, but you know what the difference was? See, I'm finna tell you the difference. Especially if you was in my generation, we actually knew, like, say if it was, like, I think somebody said cookies. I think it was you said cookies. Nigga, if it's cookie doughs in there, we actually knew how to read the damn label. We knew how to use the oven. We knew how to turn the stove on, and nigga, we knew how to scramble eggs, nigga.
That's right, Maxwell.
Nigga, we was 8. Nigga, we was 7, 8, 9 years old. We knew how to go cook bacon, eggs, and nothing else. We knew how to cook them cold cuts, nigga.
That's right.
Nigga, we used to use the toaster oven. Nigga, we made cinnamon toast, bro. We did our thing, bro.
We sure did.
And then after that, you couldn't tell us nothing when we went outside, nigga. When I used to have my Humpy bike, nigga, you couldn't tell me nothing. Then I graduated to BMX, nigga. We building our ramps, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we jumping all over this shit, nigga. If not, we skating, nigga, or we in the school when it's closed playing basketball, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then as we got a little older, like in them high school years, you know, when things really started popping, nigga, we was out here making money, nigga.
Orange juice. Yeah, the frozen orange juice, and you had to just add water.
Hell yeah, that can. Put it in the picture, have a whole picture of that. What's up, young Riaz? And then look, then once we got off the port, like, you see, it really started. Salute, what it do, Jess?
What up?
You know what I'm saying?
What up, fam? Peace
But you know,
peace to Breeze.
You know what it do, Jesse?
Yeah, bro. Everybody, we in here chopping it up about them childhood memories. Even when we started going to high school. Like, once a nigga really got a hold of how that trapping worked out here at that time, nigga, we was going to school with bank, nigga. If you remember the swap meet back then, nigga, you used to go get some gold on the road, nigga, the Turkish rope, nigga, the Turkish bracelet. You know what I'm saying? All that, nigga. We was at the swap meet, nigga, at the back of the swap meet, having them put the music in your car. Nigga, we had some bomb-ass childhood memories, even on the block. I mean, it was a lot of tragedy, but it was a lot of, if you was paying attention, you got a lot of life lessons from those times. See, when you get older, you already get it. But what I'm saying is, a lot of us had, especially back in the 80s, because the colors, and it was a real, oh man, it was crazy. But you got a gauntlet that you got to walk through, bro. You got trials and tribulations throughout your whole life. Life throw you curveballs, and it don't matter how old you get, because like a nigga could never have told me that my sister was gonna pass away in my arms, and then my oldest son was gonna pass away right behind that. You see what I'm saying? Like, these is curveballs that you're going to miss them. I don't care how good or bad you are. You're going to miss. You're going to strike out on that pitch right there. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got a homie. Man, my homie, his grandson just got hit by a car, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Merc. I mean, well, you know, he's gone now. And see, you know, he said he think they trying to cover it up. And I'm like, well, what was it? He said it was a Mexican. I said, see, I bet you it was somebody illegal, because right now a Democrat can't take no more L's, bro. So if that get out that he was illegal and drunk, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of them mugs
bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro.
One of them mugs almost killed my mom, Big E. Literally a block. So
bro, you see what I'm saying? Now, this what I want to know. This is where my mind be going on this. Since this is such a sue-happy generation, why shouldn't it be a class action suit against all these Democrats who was in favor of opening up these borders? You get what I'm saying? Like, because just look at the tragedies that y'all allowed in the name of politics in order to grease your hands. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying, to grease your palms.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Look at what you cost, nigga. They was raising our taxes expeditiously, like T.I. would say. You get what I'm saying? Like, you, especially during COVID, you get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you look, they were shutting us down, telling us you can't go to work, you can't work out, you can't do nothing unless you take this shot. But you was letting them come across the border and they
Damn,
ain't had to
cow
worry about none
dog.
of that
Damn.
shit.
Yo, we used to cut the hot dogs up and put them in there with the Kraft mac and cheese, my nigga. You cut the hot dog,
Man,
you cook the hot
all that.
dogs, and then chop them shits up and put them in the mac and cheese. That was a whole damn meal.
Right.
Man, that was a whole damn meal, bro. And then somebody in the chat said a Hungry Man TV dinner. Nigga,
Man.
that used to be fire. The Salisbury
Word
steak
up,
was
fire.
fire. With a little raspberry
Yeah.
cobbler. And what made it fire is it wasn't no microwave. You had to
In
put
the
that in
Yeah.
oven,
the
yeah,
oven. So they had to
yeah,
cook regular.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Real.
That's what made them fire. The potatoes was bomb, nigga. The raspberry cobbler, the Salisbury steak stayed on
Yeah,
deck.
it did.
Real
You know what I'm
quick
saying? Like
for my
facts.
brother Grind's TV. He said, so Father Crime Bill Joe Biden told a stadium full of black people at Reverend Jesse Jackson's funeral, I'm a hell of a lot smarter than most of you. And
Oh.
he said, let this be a reminder that despite these races, dementia, Alzheimer's, or Tourette's, they don't forget to be anti-black. I
Right.
told y'all, man.
No, but breeze, real talk. Why wouldn't he say that when it wasn't no outrage about the fact that Gavin Newsom stood in the face of black people and
And said
basically
he
said,
was
I'm
dumb.
stupid
Yeah,
like you
said he was
niggas.
stupid
Yeah, I
like
can't.
us.
I can't
Like,
read like you niggas.
I can't read.
And hey, look, that nigga that was sitting right across from him should have been like, hey, bro, I bet I'm smart enough to come smack you across your motherfucking mouth right now, nigga. Who you talking
That
to?
part. Yeah, could not be.
I guarantee you that would have been a viral of all viral moments. Like, God damn, that nigga literally told the governor he smacked the nigga. You sat up there and all them niggas in there thought they was smart, and that nigga literally told y'all was dumb.
Yeah.
I'm like you niggas. I could barely read a speech. Like y'all don't see what none of y'all and y'all in there showing your
That
teeth, nigga.
Memorial Big E was a whole damn Democratic shield rally. That's
Yeah,
all that shit was.
They had Bill Clinton in there.
Yeah, but
All
okay,
them
but
niggas.
Jesse and Breeze, let me ask everybody, even in the chat. Okay, we get it, y'all tap dancing, right? But do you mean to tell me that your tap dancing is so extreme that these white men can stand in your faces and call you niggas dumb
It's the same one
and
that
you
said,
say nothing?
it's the same one that said you ain't black if you got to decide whether you gonna vote for me or Trump. And niggas still
But you said nothing, but you said nothing. But you said nothing.
Yep.
Nobody said nothing.
Not a damn thing.
There was nobody in there had no balls. See, to me, them is the one like everybody in there. Your black card is revoked, nigga. How you gonna sit up there and say I need y'all to vote for me and then tell you niggas in the same? And look, and before that, the same they were saying, nah, these niggas is too dumb to get an ID and birth certificate. Before that, they said these niggas is too dumb to work a computer. It's like, bruh, how many insults do they need to keep throwing in your face to let you know you niggas is dumb?
Insult, the biggest insult is we invented all that shit. We invented computers. They wouldn't be able to do none of that stuff with the microchips. None of that. We invented the microchip. All of that shit.
Mic check.
Yeah, but Jesse, you proving a point, at least to me.
Mic check.
All of these different. Hey, I hear you, Breezy. I hear you, Breezy. We hear
Hold
you.
on, let me go down and
We
come
hear
back
you.
in.
Okay.
All right. But what I'm saying is, these people are literally not even hiding it. They're calling black people dumb to their faces. But because you hate Trump so much, you're still willing to vote for a group that literally thinks you niggas is imbeciles.
Yep. Make it make sense, Big E. I don't understand it.
And we ain't talking what about the Republican? Okay, first of all, kill that argument because black people vote the majority
Right.
Democrat. You don't vote Republican to see what they would have done
Right.
for us. I mean, fuck, every time y'all talk crazy about them, they don't even worry about catering, they don't even worry about catering to your vote. Like, all Trump said, bro, what do you got to lose? They not doing shit for you
Yep,
anyway.
that's what he said.
And to me, we've been kind of getting a bunch of small victories that's adding up. That's why everybody's so mad at
Yeah,
us.
we're knocking them out the paint.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
latest casualty
Come
was
on, Jesse.
shit.
Come on, Jesse. And you see, they more surprised. They can say that Latino thing, I get it, but they more surprised that black people didn't show up for
Right.
it. And I don't even jack Angry Man, but Angry Man literally made a point. I saw a clip he put out where he said you're literally a walking cliche, a walking stereotype. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what? That's actually
That's
true.
why they think that get us
And word on
the polls by having Megan the Stallion twerking and Cardi B.
No, but look, Jesse and Breezy, really look at this. Okay, all she gotta do is fake hood rat to get your vote. That's
That's
it.
all she has.
You ain't asked for nothing. Y'all are so because when you look at her policy is all immigrant and LBGT.
We did look at her policy. Nothing black specific anywhere. There was no mention of black nowhere in her policy.
But plenty for immigrants and LBGT though, right? So look, I know the illegals can't vote for me, so that's out. More than likely, these white people ain't gonna vote for me. So if all I gotta do is play like this to get these votes, then see she gonna get in. She thought she was gonna do like Barack and Kamala. It's like, okay, Barack fooled everybody once. Kamala ain't having it. And if you thought you was having with that fake shit, you went to prep school trying to act like you hood. And I saw an interview where was it Philip Scott? I don't know who it was, where the Latino lady said, oh, okay, so basically you saying we slaves, right? Everybody done picking cotton, so I say let the illegals come over here so they can pick cotton.
Yeah,
see, they took that personally.
She did say some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, she's like, I'm done picking
cotton.
Who's gonna go out there and pick cotton? Y'all know y'all not gonna be picking no cotton. So she kind of said, put that on the Latinos, and they was like, bitch, we trying to get out of picking fruit.
Now, do you see?
Right.
But do you see? Yeah. But do you see? You see what I'm saying? But she didn't even say I would do this for y'all. She didn't even say I'll give y'all free bus fare for the first 6 months. Anything. Nothing. She didn't offer you nothing.
Nah.
And she had the feminazi and the pronoun vote. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to say too much, but they're really tripping with Breezy Strings, so I'm gonna say that. Yeah, the feminazi, bro.
Biggie, you call them feminazi?
Yeah, and
I call them feminazis.
They are, bro. Hey, look, let me ask you this, like real talk. Real talk. Name one thing that a woman cannot do today, rights-wise, that a man can do.
April Showers, can you hear us?
Can you hear us, April Showers?
Oh my God, everybody! I don't know how long.
There she go. Jay dropping. But for real, answer that. What can a woman not do that a man can do?
Let's let April Showers answer.
Rights-wise.
And she gets back home.
Are you still here, Miss Showers, or no?
No, I don't see her. She looked like she dropped down.
Like it blacked out again. God damn.
Because see, I'm only saying that to say that, but there's really no need for feminism today. They could work the same jobs. They could do the same things that men could do, right? So what are you fighting for? You get damn near everything in a divorce, right? I mean, Like everything is tailor made for you. So what are you still fighting for at this
And like
point?
Shawahad Ali said, that was the white woman's fight with her man. They have nothing to do with you.
Right.
But y'all,
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is today, if y'all were fighting for women's rights and you could do whatever the same thing, you could do whatever you want to, right? You can do the same thing that any man can do. What are you still fighting for?
Exactly.
You don't
Well,
get the
as I've
kids, you don't get the
well,
house,
as I've
you get
always
high
said,
paying job.
the feminism has always been about the war between the white male and the white female. This has been
exactly.
a consistent tit for tat that they've had for centuries. You know, there
Yeah,
used to be a time like over in like Netherlands or somewhere. There's a whole damn book about it. I gotta
yeah,
get the name of that book again. Where like if a man and a woman had a fight, right, and they had a fight, they would dig a hole and they put the
uh,
man in the hole, and then the woman could be on top, and so she get to try to fucking bust his head in with like a mallet or something. And if the man could knock her off his feet and put her in the hole, he could kill the bitch. That
yeah,
that's that's their culture.
yeah,
That's who they are.
No, but April, I'm saying we ain't saying whether you have the skills to do whatever or not. What I'm saying is a woman, if she wanted to go be a handyman and she went to school to learn how to be a handyman, she could be a handyman. You get what I'm saying? It's not likely that women will do that, but you got women CEO, CEOs, you got women
yeah,
COs. We just seen a woman in the prison get stomped out a couple of years ago a couple weeks ago because she thought she was something she
yeah.
wasn't. And I mean, that brother put speaks on her too. He stomped her ass really good for her.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
So you could do what you want. You can even change your gender if you want
Yeah.
to. So what I'm saying is, what is the fight now? If a woman couldn't vote, okay, y'all fought for the right to work. See, once again, let me tell you how feminism duped y'all again. All these women go on all these podcasts and say they want a man who can take care of
Yeah.
them. They want to be a stay-at-home wife. Well, you had that before feminism. You fought to get in the workplace. And now that you in the workplace, you want to be a stay-at-home mom now when you was a stay-at-home mom before feminism.
Yeah, instead, Big E, they want to burn the bra. And you can't tell me I got to put my dress down. And you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. And we'll see how that worked out.
Man. So you get what I'm saying? So, but I'm still saying, like, what are you saying? Don't say you're not getting high paying
Right.
jobs, right? Because the majority of y'all got them, but y'all done did such shitty jobs with them. Going forward, I mean, come on. You just had, look, Tiffany Henyard was the
Yeah.
mayor,
The
right?
super mayor. She wasn't
Stacey
super
Abrams.
mayor.
Stacey Abrams was what? What was
Abrams
Stacey
was,
Abrams?
she was trying to run for Senate, governor.
But she was somebody. She a DA, prosecutor, something to
I
that
think
effect.
so, Big E.
Okay, right? Okay. There was Condoleezza
Yep.
Rice,
From
right?
Mary, yeah.
Uh, uh, give me another one. There was Lori
Like,
Lightfoot right before
she
that,
was at
right?
Mr. Jesse's funeral,
Okay.
a memorial.
All right. So look at what's going on with Fannie Willis
Oh,
right
yeah.
now,
She getting
right?
investigated.
Okay. So do you see what I'm saying? You're getting high paying jobs, but look at what you're doing once you get there.
Right.
See, this is what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying, and what people, a lot of it don't have to do with Jasmine Crockett per se. But name all these black women that I just talked to you were women of power, even if you want to throw the tether in there,
Yeah.
Harris. They have done nothing but hinder the black community. That's all they have ever done is hinder
Right.
us. So why are you wanting us to vote for these quote unquote black women candidates? Well, when you look at their track record in politics, it's
Cause
horrible.
Big E, anybody but Trump. We just can't have the orange tangerine in there.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's the orange
no,
man.
hell no. See, Yeah, but see, but okay, but I hear y'all, but when it's like y'all keep saying that, but what you gonna give me? If you need my vote that bad, I need something in return. If it's that imperative that you have my vote, then it shouldn't be nothing for you to look, especially coming from the Democrats. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You have to give us minimum what you gave them illegals. We need all that off the top before we even talk about anything.
Word up. We need free money.
You was giving them free everything. You was giving them free
we need
school, medical,
cars.
dental, housing. I need home loans. I need all of that
business
first.
loans,
You need to come with that, all that. Or look, this is before we even start negotiations. Though you was giving that to them, and that was illegal. So that should be default for us. No. That's mine. That's mine. I need the
I
nope,
need it all
that's
right
mine.
now. Then I'll talk to you after I'm settled.
Yeah.
Once I'm settled in, nigga,
right?
Then we could talk.
Right? Okay, so now if you not coming talking just like that when you come knock on my door, don't come knock on my door. They don't need to come knock on this
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
treat you like a Jehovah Witness and slam that guy
right.
in
Man.
your face.
I mean, let's keep it a bean. You was giving them everything that they was okay. So no, champ. You not running this. See, you keep telling me you need my vote, and if you keep playing, I will vote Orange Man again for a third time. Stop playing with me. I'll write that nigga on the ballot just to piss you niggas off.
Word up.
I mean, come on, the Democrats. Be honest. And look, a bunch of you niggas is on that list too, so I don't want to hear nothing about that. It ain't like Trump, all y'all was if that's gonna be the case. Right? Hakeem Jeffries, nigga, you wanted money, Whoopi Goldberg, you wanted this private jet. Yeah, that means you and y'all and Whoopi. Everybody keep forgetting Whoopi Goldberg go all the way back to Ghost, nigga. That was like 1985, nigga. Yeah, she was on
the list.
Hell yeah.
She was dating.
She had to address that shit on the View.
The nigga
and her
she was
fans
married
been in her
to,
shit body.
Ted Danzig. Her and that nigga was both.
No, she was. No, they wasn't married. She was just his little whore, his little black HOR. Yeah.
They made that ugly child.
Yeah. Bruh, listen what I'm saying. Whoopi did movies with Patrick Swayze. You remember it was after Ghost. After Ghost, she had Sister Act like about 4, 5 of them damn near. At least 3. At least 3.
Yeah, 3 Sister Acts.
Okay. Like Whoopi had it right. Whoopi had it popping for a minute. So you know she's in, bruh. You don't think she been on that casting couch? Whoopi know people.
No.
That's why she panicked.
Right.
Yep.
Shit.
No cap detected. No cap detected.
Say hi to
And them is facts.
Lady Chase says hi, y'all. She just woke up from her slumber.
What up, Lady Che? Damn,
Oh,
you been
hey,
in
what-
hibernation, Lady Che?
What's good?
She been hibernating.
Getting dumped on out here right now. We're getting snow.
Oh, y'all getting snow?
Hey, you want me to tell you, to be honest with you, to keep it a bean, it's really only one name
Yo,
that I did not hear of on that list.
What's the name?
Like, look, y'all might know, but I didn't hear nothing about Suge Knight being on that list.
Yeah.
Suge Knight.
Have y'all?
No, I haven't heard nothing about him being on the list either.
Who else?
Uh-oh.
I'm saying that could be why he's sitting in jail. I know Reggie Wright and him tried to steal Death Row from him. That's part to do with it. But Suge got his hands on a lot of money, bruh. You'd have thought he'd have been in that club, but see, everybody was scared of Suge.
Mm-hmm.
They can say what they want. He had them white boys terrified. Man, come on, man. Them white boys don't be around.
Right.
6'4", 335 pound black man with an attitude.
Right.
Suge was one of them. Suge was the nigga with an attitude.
Yeah,
Remember, he
dead
started
dancing,
with
cow
that as
dog.
a
Yeah, dead
bodyguard,
dancing.
nigga.
And he was a
Facts.
piece of shit because that nigga did blackface and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fact too. But see, but that was Whoopi. See, and look, you talking about it was a celebrity roast. See, once again,
They always got an
Whoopi
excuse.
Goldberg
They
sat
have
up there and let
excuses
that
for
white
what they
man
do.
right. You get what I'm saying? But see, why is it a problem when we address and check that behavior? Like, do you notice with like especially Asians? Like if you get out here and acting a fool, your whole family will
It's
literally
on.
publicly disown
Yep.
you. Like, bitch, you out here what? Now get your watch out, man. You brought dishonor to our whole
Right.
family.
The
You know what I'm
motherfucking father
saying?
be done committed
Like,
seppuku.
Yeah.
That nigga done
but I mean,
cut
but
out his
but but
goddamn gut.
Yeah.
but it got to be a moral compass somewhere,
Right.
though, bruh. It got to be. If you don't have no moral compass, then, bruh, what are you really doing?
Right.
See, okay, for example, see, I don't like to talk about other people. I like to use my life experiences. See, I knew as a younger man, like I told y'all before, it only took me going to jail once before I understand.
Yeah.
Nah, champ.
Consequences.
Yeah, that
Right.
ain't for me.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I'm saying, bro, you have to pick up, bro. To me, them chosen ones is gonna get them lessons that because life is going to teach you one way or the other. You could be doing everything right, shit still could go wrong. You get what I'm saying? Because that's just how it is, bro, and it's how you handle that. You get what I'm saying? Like the older you get, you can't afford to fly off the handle and do things you did when you was young, unless it's like some life or death shit. You know what I'm saying? That's different, but you have to have some kind of moral compass when you start having kids. What you gonna tell your
Right.
kids? They can be doing like these YNs is out here doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And look at what that's getting them. They getting murked or they getting time, bro. Like all the new young dudes who had something to do with Fulio, them dudes was young. They would never see the streets
Ever
again.
again. It's gonna be like the future when them niggas come out.
It's already the
I
future
know, but
now,
I'm
bro. They
saying it's
already
gonna be
got
the
flying
future
cars and
future.
robots and robot
Yeah,
dogs.
it's gonna be the
No, it's gonna
future
be some
future.
term. It's gonna be some Book of Eli looking shit going on when they get out.
If they get out before then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And again, and look, and they trying to give Big U 600
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Years, he'll never do all that time.
Bruh, do you know what kind of shit you? I don't think they was trying to give Al Capone 600
Nope.
years.
And he had a
Bruh,
body kill.
look, they
I
ain't
think the
trying to give
only white
nobody
nigga
on
that
that
gave some
damn list
serious
600
I think the
years.
only white nigga that gave some serious numbers to was the Unabomber.
The Unabomber
And
But
he
see,
was
look,
already
and Jeffrey
old.
Dahmer, but only after we tried that
but
pressure.
look, let me ask y'all this. And again, y'all know I don't co-sign no crime, right?
Yeah.
But y'all have had this list of pedophiles and traffickers, and you ain't made one arrest, but you trying to get Big U 600 years.
Yeah.
See, that's the shit that be pissing me the fuck
Right.
off.
Hmm. Well, you got to
You get what I'm
understand,
saying? You have a list of
we in a
pedophiles.
system of white supremacy, which is a welfare system for white people. So, which we know
But why is not nobody saying nothing, no breeze?
because
Like,
they not.
because it's like, wait a minute, hold up, bro. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Y'all mean to tell me, y'all even said it. Y'all said alleged, y'all, because I don't want them to strike Breeze channel alleged. But these is names
Allegedly.
y'all said Bill Clinton, Kevin Spacey, et cetera, et cetera. Well, then why ain't nobody been arrested?
Nope.
Y'all in cleaned out his island and
Look,
everything. Y'all got the
they
tapes
had the
and
nigga Kevin
everything. Why
Spacey
y'all
in
ain't arrest
court
nobody?
out here, and that nigga beat all them charges because everybody turned up unalive.
Yeah, all
That's just
Look,
it.
not look. Just check this out. If you was in politics,
yes.
don't be Hillary Clinton's friend because do you know everybody close to her that could have
What's good,
possibly
cousin? What it do?
testified
Or
against
Stan
her,
Gray?
and
What it
people
do, family?
people could be mad at Trump. People could be mad at Trump all they want to, but that nigga said, check this out. 91 people coincidentally dropping dead that you know that ain't no coincidence. I don't give a damn
Right.
what you say. 91, 91 people. That's why her nickname is Hillary.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, hey, would you like to read Mrs. Clinton?
No,
Nah, I'm
no,
cool. That bitch is John Wick.
that
I'm not fooling with
bitch.
her.
That was Margaret. She said Margaret Sanger
Shit.
was her idol.
Yep. Yep.
Right.
Remember,
Hey, look, and
remember,
Breezy. They get mad at me
Hillary
when I post
Clinton.
shit like,
Hillary Clinton was a Goldwater girl. Remember that. So y'all all thinking she's a Democrat. She was a Republican first, y'all.
Barry
She was a
Goldwater.
Goldwater girl.
and look,
Barry Goldwater.
and look, they get mad at me. They get mad at me when I say Margaret Sanger would love black women today because you carry on her work
Oh,
without
she
her
would
having to say
love
nothing.
these.
You think
She would
abortion is
love
health
these
care.
wenches.
She would love this
Oh yeah, she
generation.
would love these wenches, boy.
Yeah, she would love this generation right here. She would be like, shit, I ain't got to do nothing. Shit.
She in hell. She in hell
They
doing the
doing my work
two-step.
for me.
She in hell right now doing the
Oh,
two-step.
bro.
They need to be exterminated.
Hey, now Pinhead came and got hurt. You remember that nigga from
Yeah, yeah.
Hellraiser?
Yeah.
Nah,
That nigga from
Pinhead don't even
Hellraiser
want.
came and got
Pinhead don't even
her ass.
want that bitch. He like, remember
Nah, that
Pinhead
bitch need to
already had
go
his
into the
squad.
anals. She need to go into the anals of hell,
Yeah.
bruh. Do you see how people? Do you see how they think this is these people? Like, you
Nah,
know
the
what?
devil keep her in a separate
Screw
spot
these
in hell
niggas.
because he like, I don't want this bitch come and try to take my spot.
Yeah,
So you know
yeah, but really look
the
at it.
devil
Look
be
at it
like
though.
that.
Screw these
Leave that
niggas.
bitch.
Look, her thought process was, you know what? Screw these niggas. The best place to kill these
It's
niggas
the
is from the womb.
hospital
I'm
on
trying to think
the
of this video
delivery
game I
table.
be
No, she
playing.
said the best place to kill them is in the womb.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
kill them before they even get here.
yeah.
That was her statement. She said kill them in the
yeah.
womb.
There's a
They
video
need to be
game that I be
exterminated
And
like
playing.
weeds. They need to
Go
be
ahead.
exterminated like weeds.
let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something. I might have told this to y'all before, but you got a lot of people that say Jesus is on his way back and coming back,
Here
right?
after
Even though it's supposed to
25
be in
years.
2000, but that's what they say,
Yeah.
right? Okay, now look, here's what they don't get. Now you hear everybody say Jesus is black, right?
Uh-huh.
Everybody say that, right? Okay, so now let me ask you this, black woman. If Jesus is black and the only way you can get to this planet is through your womb, how you know you ain't aborted him already?
hmm Yeah, Tim.
I mean, the only way
Yo,
you can
that's
get here
right.
is through
That's
a
right,
woman's
Cow
womb,
Dog.
right?
Tim Tebow. They want to murk that nigga right now. Tim Tebow done went and told on all white supremacy. They like,
Oh, he
this nigga
did?
off cold. They was
Shout out
mad
to
as
Tim
hell at
Tebow.
him. Did y'all
Shout
see
out to
him at that?
Tebow.
Did y'all see him at that deposition? They was mad as hell at him.
And who? What deposition? What's up with Tebow? Put me up
Yeah,
on
Tim
game.
Tebow, he's been at the deposition for about the Epstein shit. And he was
Oh,
calling
yeah.
out, he was
What?
calling out a lot of white motherfuckers too. And they was on his, they was mad. Them Republicans and the Democratic white men was like,
Yeah.
they were really going at him.
Nah, but he's smart. He's smart. But he's smart. Let me tell you why. The whole world is looking at people connected with them Epstein. Anything happen to Tim Tebow, it mess around and start a serious. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. He talking about you satanic
Ray
pedophiles
Ray.
and y'all murked him. Nah, chat, we finna go up.
It's
Yeah,
all
Cow
right.
Dog,
There's
it
too
was on
much light.
C-SPAN. That's
There's
right,
nothing
Cow Dog. It was
secret
on
no more.
C-SPAN.
You know, it's nothing in secret no more. They like everything is out in the open now. So they can't just be covertly trying to say, oh, well, nah, nope,
What it do,
nope,
Twin?
wasn't nothing wrong with
Twin,
that.
where
Some
we
big
got
old
Twin Bear
strong
in the
white
house. What
boy.
it do, Twin?
Salute, twin.
What it do? Twitch, Shalom,
Oh, I thought you said twin.
Nah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
Twig.
But see, it's about time. Look, yeah, that's what I said, twin.
No, I was telling Jesse. Jesse thought I was saying twin.
Oh, okay. But see, this is what I'm saying, and this is why I don't give no celebrity no pass. Y'all all been knew they was doing it. Hey, hey, Brief, do y'all be watching Ticket TV?
You talking about on cable?
Okay, well, he did a breakdown on Dame's interview. Dame said, out of all the niggas in my era, I'm the last man standing. My name ain't nowhere connected to none of that. That's probably why Dame broke.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? Look at everybody like Puff in jail, Jay in jail, and he was going through all. He was like, I'm the one still here, free, chilling with my family. He said he didn't take no money from that R. Kelly tour because he knew, or he said I don't want $1 of it. That's why he said he left. He said he didn't take $1 from that tour. So you can't say you paid home. So, but my thing is, if you knew that was going on, then okay, if you just saying it to sell whatever you trying to sell, cool, but you don't get no profit knowing and not saying nothing. Because look at how many years that been going on now, champ. You don't get no pass.
No pass.
I don't want to hear that. The only one who get a pass is Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams called it out back in the 90s.
She did. She sure did.
That's why Puff ran her out of New York. Wendy Williams, the only one that get kudos. She said, man, check this out. These rappers ain't what y'all think they are. Number one, they homo and they do these kind of rituals. She bust Usher out. She the one who said, she did it. Oh my goodness. Wendy Williams was savage.
Let it burn, let it burn.
And if it wasn't for Wendy Williams, it wouldn't be no Charlamagne. Because that was her sidekick. Show Wendy Williams put that nigga on. That's a fact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was her sidekick. Her and Charlamagne probably was the first gossip radio show that I could think of. Because Wendy Williams would get on the air and just put everybody's business out there. And gave no, she had no else to give, bruh.
Yeah.
But everybody else, nah. You can't tell me you knew that. And now that you may or may not be on them files, you trying to come off looking like a saint. Nah, champ, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. You could have said something and you didn't. And it's the same thing in politics. If you vote for any of these people, these are the same people that was in on everything that's going on in the world right now. And you could possibly still vote for them.
That's another.
And I'm talking about especially on that left because
strongly like a Congolese nigga.
But you do, hey Bree, you do know what they trying to do, right? You do know these pedophiles is trying to get pedophile chains. Well, number one, they trying to get it added to the letters. And number two, they want to be known as minor attracted person.
Yeah, remember that TED Talk that German
P with the P with the P though, with the P or M.
Yeah, remember
they trying to do that.
Remember that TED Talk that German lady did like 10 years ago?
Yeah, that German white lady. Yep, she was up there caping for them.
Now let me ask y'all this. Why is their community not saying, hell no, nigga, y'all ain't finna get that? We ain't finna get associated with that bullshit.
He's the same one.
No, I'm saying it sarcastic.
Oh, yeah. But these the same ones that they used to take little boys with them on their voyages and on their tours.
Mm-hmm. Look, let me just say this to y'all real quick. What happened to the God hates F people? Notice the minute those people disappeared, all that LGBT shit was pushed through. Remember, they came out doing all that God hates F's, A, F's, 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 and then they disappear. And next thing you know it, Obama was signing in all these laws for the LGBTQ. See, that was all them staging that. That was acting.
Yeah,
Cause see, they have
here
this
goes the
in their
spiritual side.
culture, they have this in their households, they have this
Right.
in their families. I just did a story yesterday about that mayor in New Orleans who was
Yeah.
sleeping with the young boy, and then it turns out her brother too was raping a young girl. So it's in their family.
Yep.
Right. But see, here go the spiritual side. Here go the spiritual side of that. The God of the
Go ahead,
Bible
cow
hates
dog.
those. They worship that other guy that wanted to be worshipped like a God.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? See, you gotta understand Satan is worshipped as a God. They don't understand he's cunning.
Yeah.
He's slick. He gets you to sin and you don't even know it. When people be like, not today, if you walk into a church, you sin it.
Yeah.
Whether people know that or not. Do you notice that when you see movies like Damien Omen and like them demon movies, don't y'all notice a lot of those settings being in
Inside
church?
the church.
But the settings
Yes.
being in church.
Perverted monks in the temple.
So what are they telling you? What are they? If that's supposed to be a holy place, how is demonic? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying. You got to look at the spiritual side. So guess what? If we read the Bible, we know what the Bible say, right?
FBA combo.
And see,
what
this
it
is
do?
another thing you got to be able to put. You got to be able to put two and two together. He said, you remember the one that everybody waiting on said, "I came to do my Father's will." But if you accepting everything, you not doing your Father's will because fire and brimstone ran.
Right. Uh-oh, we lost
What they were supposed to do. That's how it reads. So if you are now accepting of certain things that wasn't accepted by your father, then who is your father then? Because the one in the Old Testament, this was forbidden.
there is no
All this is
truth in him.
forbidden in the Old Testament.
That's who their daddy is. He
See?
speaks no truth. He always speaks
lies. There you go. Now you do what people do what they want with that, but something ain't adding up. Because the Old Testament wasn't having it. And now you telling me this guy said he's here to do his father's bidding, but his father wasn't having this.
Right.
These men dressed up in tutus and no. All this look, child mutilation and trans this and no, son. No.
The milk's gone bad,
Something
Charlie.
is afoot.
The milk's gone bad.
Yeah, nigga. It wasn't no powdered milk.
yeah.
Wasn't no canned milk. Nigga. Twin. Tell them again, Twin. See, they be thinking I be making this up.
Well, in the temple,
and some of these
made by
people be
man's
calling
hand.
themselves going to church every Sunday. It's like, dude, just on the fact that you going to churches on a Sunday, you missed the mark. The Sabbath day is Saturday.
Right.
That's paganism. If you're a Christian, you really are somebody. You're a pagan masquerading as a Christian.
Exactly, that part. They don't want to hear that.
But that's but see, if people say I don't believe in it, okay, but the powers that be do though, whether people want to understand that or not.
Right.
You look at who they worship Baal. This is facts. They worship the satanic deities, quote unquote, of the Bible, brother Golden Calf. What they got the big bull? They got what's that big bull? Is that in Detroit? That's Baal. Yeah, what? That's Baal.
At the stock exchange, they got Baal right there.
Yep.
Bro, what do you think Freemasonry is about? It's the secrets of the Bible, but seals been loosened. You know what I'm saying? See, like I said, bro, it's deeper than Orange Man bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I know why they don't. Tweet will tell you this. Breeze, most people don't want to do right, especially if you live the comfortable life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The definition of sin is transgression of the law. Well, the laws in the Old Testament, there is no law in the
No,
New
that's the
Testament.
old
So
law.
there's
That's
only
the
one
old
law of
law,
the Bible.
Biggie. We don't go by that no more.
Nah, ain't, but it's the only law
Look,
in
that's why niggas only follow.
it. It's like, okay,
Look, that's why niggas only
but
follow
where's the other
the
law?
23 laws of Ma'at. If you
Well,
actually
42
understand,
confessions.
yeah,
42
if you
confessions.
understood Ma'at, it's more than 330 something motherfucking rules that
Yeah.
niggas is breaking
Well, it's
all damn
actually,
day.
well, in the Bible, it's actually
Well,
612.
there you.
If we
It's
really,
even
they
more.
got people thinking
Well,
it's
there
only
you go.
10. It's really 612. You know what
Now
I'm
you
saying?
imagine these
But
niggas
That
trying to
from
live that life.
Confessions of
and then look, do you want to know? You want to know one of the reasons why we so sick? See, once
That's
again,
right, Cow
we
Dog,
the
the
biggest
counselor and the
people.
seer.
We be
And those commandments are
right.
for them,
Look,
not
but,
us. That
but,
was for them.
but
They
look,
couldn't even abide by them.
let me ask y'all this. Breeze will know this. Breeze will know what I'm coming from because he's a cook, so he knows what I'm talking about. Okay, Leviticus has all the dietary laws in it. Okay, in America, but we lead in obesity, diabetes, stroke. You name any of that, black people lead in it. You know why? Because on these pagan days, you gather your family around and then you turn around and ask your God to bless a bunch of food he told you to not eat.
Yep.
And you wonder why your fat ass is sick. He told you don't eat that specifically. That's why he put the dietary laws in Leviticus. Don't eat this. You remember in the movie Soul Food, you remember the mama ended up passing away from that food.
Yeah.
From years of eating, you know what I'm saying? That's what that's about. It's there for it. But Breeze know how to cook food, season food, what's good, what's not. You get what I'm saying? That's one of the benefits of a cook too. He know lean meat, like the really lean. He can tell you what's the leanest meat, probably what's the fattest meat. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. When you know how to cook, that makes or break. You know what I'm saying? See again, Breeze 6'5". And I'm sure he's in good shape. You know what I'm saying?
6'1", but I'm in good shape. 6'1".
He just got dying feet, but
I
everything
knew
else
he was
good. You
coming
know
with
what I'm
that.
saying?
I knew he was coming with that. I knew he was coming with that. That's right, DSP.
No, but I'm
Living in
saying though,
today's revolution.
but Breeze know that though. Breeze, you know what I'm saying? So that's why. Look, it's even a pat. Look, I'm gonna show it to you. It's even a passage in there that shows that the black woman lost her crown. That's why their hair is like that. That's a spiritual thing too. Ain't got nothing to do. We ain't talking about the twos and pews. We know that. But when you look at a lot of women today, by the time they 30 years old, they shit look like some burnt peas in the bottom of the pot, son. It's like, wow, son.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Because you put all that BS in your hair, you put all that products in your hair when you was young.
Yeah.
Look, when I was little, the girls in junior high school and high school had
long hair.
Yeah. It wasn't permed out.
Yeah.
It wasn't turned out this, that, and the third. Bro, you remember, go back and look at them pictures of the 60s and 70s and 80s. Niggas had afros. Niggas started messing up their hair. I'm talking about long afros. You remember the old Jackson 5, the silvers. All of them dudes had afros, but guess what the white man gave niggas? Jerry curls.
Yep, Jerry curls.
They gave women perms. And now, you know what I'm saying? You got dudes walking around, top of their head is the Baron Straits. You know what I'm saying? I'm 56 years old, nigga. I got crop, nigga. I ain't look. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I can keep it 100. When I was young, I wanted to curl bad as hell. My mama said no. And when I got old enough to get it on my own and saw what it did to them niggas' head, I said, oh nah, hell no.
My mama.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a Easy E Jerry curl back in the 8th grade.
Hell no, Jesse.
If you look at my middle school
picture,
picture,
hot
I
comb
was just like Easy E. Except I didn't have no Raider hat on.
Bruh. Come on, man. This is what I'm saying. So
that's right.
This what I'm saying. You gotta kind of look at some things spiritually, bruh. Because if you don't know what and who you fighting, You get what I'm saying? Like they tell you stuff like in the movies, like in Wonder Woman, people don't think Ares exists, but he was the one putting them ideas, bro. The greatest trick that he pulled was to get you to think he don't
Yep.
exist. So now he can operate in complete anonymity. Now just really look at the evilness of the world. How is this not satanic,
Look,
bro?
I
How
was
is
just
this
about
not a
to tell
living
you
hell?
about that, Big E. I was about to tell you about that. There's a video game that I play where I'm playing as the son of the devil, and I was like how like some of the motherfuckers like Ares, he one of the niggas, they got that nigga locked way down in the dungeon. Like they got certain areas where
You
where the
see?
devil like these niggas can't come up here. Cause
Yeah.
I'm the devil, I'm running shit, but there's certain niggas I gotta they in
Now where do
hell,
you think they getting this from?
they in hell, but I gotta lock all
Where do
these
you think
niggas
they
down
getting
here.
this from?
Yeah.
Look, all of these characters, look, like it's a
Cow dog.
character in Young Justice. Her name is Artemis.
Yep,
Artemis is in the
yep,
Bible.
Artemis,
Wonder
all of them, they in the
Diana's in
video
it.
game.
Look,
They all in the video game.
Diana's in the Bible.
All of
You
them.
know who Diana is, right?
Yeah.
Diana is
They're
Wonder
all
Woman. That's
yeah,
Wonder
all
Woman.
of them is in this video game. All of them. Certain ones get perks around the devil, but most of them niggas is like locked deep in the goddamn parts of hell.
You get
Cause
what
the
I'm
devil
saying?
like,
So
I
they
can't
tell
let
you
these
they
niggas up here because they're trying to take my position.
now let me ask you this. See, now this is where people I just try to make people think and they do it on, they put it together themselves. Okay. Now, if you believe that Satan was kicked out of heaven, in which according to the story he was he kicked out and put into hell, or was he kicked out onto the
Kicked out
earth?
onto the earth. He took and a third of the
Which means
fallen angels with him.
Yeah.
now I'm glad you said that. Now that goes back into seeing, I studied upon this. That's why the number 33 is a serious Masonic number, because that 33 represents the third of the fallen angels. You get what I'm saying? See, this is all. See, you would have to bro, all this stuff is facts. I'm not making this up. So my point being is, if he got kicked out onto the earth, how are you not already in the living hell? Look at what's going. Breeze. Any one of us, because of this earth is the way it is today, any one of us, especially in America, we could walk outside our door and not come back into the house. Look at the circumstances we grew up in. Look at what we grew up in, and now we find out they was trafficking kids, they was eating them, they was drinking their blood. Come on, bro, what you think this is?
Yeah, for that is great.
That's not satanic to y'all?
It is. They're the same ones that be at Bohemian Grove.
People will drop a bomb on kids and innocent people that ain't got nothing to do with war. They'll drop bombs, talking about vaporize. Because of the time of the year it is. It's getting ready to be the summer solstice. You're going to start seeing a lot of these so-called celebrities. When it's time to pay the piper. Bob Dylan gave an interview, said he just sitting back biding his time because he waiting on that certain one when it's time to pay up. Nigga, we wanted to be famous. Why you think they so miserable?
Right.
If you really look at it, a lot of these friends, look at Martin Lawrence, bro. That's not Martin. I don't care what nobody say. That look like a robot, bro. That look like I don't know what the hell they done did to Martin.
Tyrone, Biggie.
You just saw what they tried to tell us. That was Jim Carrey. Tell me I'm making this up. Jim Carrey don't have green eyes, nigga. Who y'all think y'all fooling? You know what I'm saying? They showing you, they've been telling you, look, do y'all remember dude is a rapper? I think his name is Boo, Majin Boo.
Oh, yeah.
Dude did an interview and said he got a clone, and in the next interview, that nigga said, I told y'all I was going to bring my clone. That nigga was sitting right next to a nigga look exactly like him.
No.
You could probably pull that up. Man, I see, bro, you could pull that shit up, bro. Dude's name was Boo. He pulled it up.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's what the game is called. If y'all want to check it out, it's called Hades. And Hades is the.
Well, that's hell. Hades is hell. That's hell.
Hades is the son. Hades is the son of the god.
Did that make you cross the river?
Yeah, but Haiti, but that's what I'm saying. But Hades is that realm.
But Hades, that's the son of the devil. That's his name. He's the son. That Hades is actually the name of the devil's son.
But see, this is what I'm saying. They tell you in cartoons, you remember in Teen Titans, Raven's father is Trigon, a straight demon. You know what I'm saying? Wonder Woman's father is literally the devil himself.
Yep. And what was that show we were talking about?
Did you see that
yesterday? Breeze Inuyasha, ain't he a demon too?
Who?
Remember that anime called Inuyasha?
Oh yeah, I've never peeped it, but bro, come on, man.
Yeah, because
they tell you
even Achilles is in hell. They got Achilles. Achilles is in goddamn hell.
Bro, they got a demon in Batman in DC. What do you say? Gone, gone, form of man, arise the demon, Etrigan. Yeah. If you see, I like DC comics. I like them animated movies. They be shit. Yeah. But look at Constantine. They will show you in the movie. Look at Constantine. They constantly telling you, right? So, I mean, bro, look, let me tell you what they do, bro. They don't want to really show you the relics that they have because it was stamped the Bible, and the Bible is your history. You got to understand, new. Do you know what new means? We never look at these words, but do you know what new actually means?
New?
New actually means, by definition, it means unproven. It means, like, say if you got a Tahoe right now, and your Tahoe made it to Vegas and back. See, that you got a proven ride right there, right? But if you go get a new car, that car hasn't proved that it can make that trip yet. You have to do it. So it's unproven, right? So when you say New Testament, well, the New Testament is a lot of regurgitated Old Testament. That was them writing themselves into your history. You got to understand, it ain't no white people in the Old Testament. Nobody was white.
Exactly.
White was leprosy.
Yep.
So they had to write themselves, and all of them, the Romans, those were still black people.
Reading the comments, Cal.
It's like I told you. It's like I told you. You could put it together, Breeze. I told you about Al-Kebalan. You looked it up for yourself. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, well, wait a minute. If the original name of this is Al-Kebalan, then how are you African? Exactly. That something ain't adding up.
Yeah.
And nobody speaks African. If you're from the Congo, you speak Congolese.
Mob Deep said that shit. There's a war going on outside. No man to stay from. That was in hell on earth.
Yep.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. So you're not fighting. Look, bro, look. They giving you GMO food. They telling you that you eating people. They telling you with McDonald's.
I still believe they killed my nigga Prodigy.
They did. Well, they did because you remember when he started rapping like the Illuminati, want my mind, soul, and my body. Once he started getting on that tip, nah, bro, he had to go because he had too big of an influence, too big of a platform, and he's in those circles and he's around people that indulge.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, P was lyrical.
You know,
that's why they had to kill Pimp C. Remember they had to kill Pimp C because Pimp C was exposing the gay mafia and the damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Wendy Williams had to play crazy. You notice she all of a sudden snapped out of her dimension. You know that, right?
She's not crazy no more. I just said that the other day. I was just saying that. She all of a sudden not crazy no more. She had to play crazy so they would let her ass go for a minute.
Right.
Because they was trying to get up in that
people.
They damn sure was trying to get up in that
And it was always people over the years that, bro, Michael Jackson tried to tell you about the industry. DMX tried to tell you about the industry. DMX got on some kind of poetry stage and did a whole, I don't want to say a rap, but it was a rap. It was just a cappella, and it was called The Industry.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he spit it, too.
One of my all-time favorite rappers, his new album's gonna be called The Industry. K Reno.
Bro, hey, look, and they tell you how they roll. You just gotta catch it. Like, okay, like y'all know that song, like Only in California, right? That's supposed to be some gangster shit. Okay.
Well, niggas.
But see, Cube got a part in there where he say, which one of y'all never heard of me higher than the third degree? What you think he talking about? See, he talking about some other shit. He talking about that 33rd. You get what I'm saying? He said, see, this what I'm saying, bro. This go, bro, the Masons and Shriners.
Look, they even shut out my nigga Immortal Technique. Immortal Technique, they made it like Immortal Technique was crazy. So you don't really hear nothing.
Bro. But if you listen, look, Breeze, I ain't got to tell you, bro. If you really go back and listen to a lot of these rappers' albums, they be sliding little satanic, little devil shit in there that they kind of had to do. And then they started showing you in the videos. Like, if you remember, it was a time where when you listen to the music, the video didn't correspond. Like when Beyonce did Crazy in Love. She got blew up in the back of a car and Sasha Fierce come walking into the screen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sasha Fierce was like this demon that she told you who she was. Y'all know I'm not making this up.
Character.
This is why I don't trust Nicki Minaj. Remember, she was literally saying she had a demon named Roman in her, bro. She said that.
Her.
Do y'all remember on that video show? Do y'all remember? This was a few years back. It was a video show, bro. Her and CeeLo Green and them came out. They did a seance where nigga they had her floating in the air. It's like, nigga, well, look, me personally, I don't remember seeing no wires. So because of that realm is so. I mean, I'm saying, bro, do you remember some years back, Breeze? You could pull it up. They had a whole like for Satanism and hip hop and Satanism in Hollywood. Y'all don't remember that shit? You can pull it up right now. They did like about a 15-part special on Satanism in hip hop, bro. When you be seeing they be throwing up the hand signs, they be doing that Baphomet shit, they be having the eye and pyramid, bro. Jay-Z got niggas throwing up the rock, bro. That's Masonic symbolism. That ain't no rock.
Nah.
Look, just think about it. My nigga R. Kelly was doing those part 1s, part 2, and part 3 joints, and literally he got taken down right when he was doing those.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You can't trust none of these people. Bro, you gotta understand it's satanic. Oh, Bad Bunny was trying to get everybody together, but he's a sodomite, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? See, you can't tell. I don't stand with that. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't
there was a Latino lady on TikTok who was putting me on to what his lyrics said. And when she told me all that shit, I was like, yeah, I can't fuck with this nigga.
Bro, do you see? Do you see? Now you see how they slid that? Now look, do you notice? They said that was the biggest halftime show ever. Do you notice how they hurry up and swept that under the rug? Because once it started getting out what that nigga really said, you know he in trouble with the FCC right now, right? You know they on his head right now, like nigga, y'all, and they on, look, they trying to keep it quiet, but they on old boy head too. What's the old boy that's running the NFL right now? Goodell. Roger Goodell. They like, nigga, how you gonna allow that behind these politics? See, this is how you know this is a satanic world, bro. That right there, you gotta understand. In the Bible, Yahweh say, I'm gonna burn this down to the point to where not even the grass they walked on was allowed to live, bro. Abomination means extreme hatred unto your God himself. Like, oh, okay. You're going to sit up and collect men's DNA evidence, and I told you that is strictly forbidden, huh? Why do you think when you do you notice it? Look, if you want to get famous in America, y'all know this is true. Come out here and talk about black people, particularly black men, or come out of a closet. You'll be rich overnight. Lil Nas X. You remember he was already doing music. As soon as he come out the closet and start twerking on Satan's lap, what did he do? And now all of a sudden, this nigga was walking down the street naked and wherever he was at. See, he done lost his mind because you know what he did. Like, have you seen them videos of people when they first got into showbiz and what they look like now? They look like the soul has been sucked out of all of them. All of them. Have y'all seen Kelly Osbourne? Kelly Osbourne looks like a demon. See, Trump shut that adrenochrome down. That age is catching up to him. You know what I'm saying? Look at him, bro. Have you seen what Celine Dion looks like? Bro, Celine Dion looks like a straight, oh man, like an olive branch or something, bro. I can't even describe it. Bro, don't tell me Tom Cruise ain't a vampire or something up with that nigga. Top Gun came out. Bro, that nigga came out. Top Gun came out in 1986. And that little kid that was in that movie looks older than Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise looks like he about 40 to 45 years old right now. I'm not buying that. Tom Cruise got to be at least close to 6. He got to be in his 60s, close to 70. Because Tom Cruise been around a long time. You remember that nigga was Risky Business. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You know how long ago Risky Business came out?
Word up.
Have you seen what Kim Kardashian and their mama look like now? She look like she aging backwards, bruh. Do you realize 1980 in 2020, 1980 was 40 years ago. So now this 2026, that was 46 years ago. And this nigga don't look like he aged like, and we already know white people age bad. We know that.
Yeah.
Come on, stop it.
Biggie, you just remind me of this show that me and my lady been watching called The Beauty. And these mothers, they done found some life preserver where they found the fountain of youth and they've been shooting mugs up with it. Shit crazy.
So, bro, they've been said, look, The Rock, he did an interview where they asked him, what do we do to look so young and stay in such great shape? He literally said he drink kids' blood, but they put it like it's humor.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to catch these interviews. There's been a lot of clips that's been coming out where people just, bro, you remember when John Rivers said, alleged, y'all, because I don't want y'all to do me like y'all did John Rivers. But she was the first one that just straight out come out and said, allegedly, she was like, Michelle Obama's a man. She said, it's okay. We all know about it. Like, it's really no secret. And
they would ban you immediately. They're like, you better take this down now or it's in Facebook jail for you.
Yeah, now she all of a sudden she come up for y'all. She gave up the secret. But how many more hints do you need? This nigga even recently came out and said that kids need gay role models.
Yep.
Like, what else? How much else do this nigga need to do for you to understand that he likes sausage pork? Okay, he's 63. But if you look at Tom Cruise don't look 63. How long ago was Days of Thunder? I mean, you got to, man, really, really, really look at this, bro. Tom Cruise been around a long time. Everybody else done got old.
Yeah.
Old boy that played in The Mummy, like Brendan Fraser, that nigga look like Grizzly Adams now.
That nigga's he's playing the nigga in the war movie where he's supposed to be the nigga who what was the nigga who led the niggas to war in World War II?
Patton?
Nah, not Patton, the other nigga. Ike. He playing
Ike.
General Ike.
Okay. Yeah, look, and so did the Clintons. Now let me ask y'all this. See, this will let you know
Get me
something.
started on them, Biggie.
If Donald Trump today, Chef, come up unalive and his body is on Trump property, is that gonna be on a 24-hour loop? Everybody wanna know, nigga, what's up with this body? They swept that under the rug, bro. You don't even hear about that. As soon as they said that happened, and when they showed Obama on the golf course, that nigga hand was wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? That nigga hand. Wait a minute, hold up, champ.
Well, remember this?
See, that go to show you how they be playing with you in your face. Remember, Joe Biden is the one who crafted the 3 strike law, the mandatory minimums, and then Hunter Biden come out and smoke crack in your face in the White House.
Yep.
Like how?
We never found out whose cocaine that was in the East Wing.
They knew, yeah, but they knows who it was. They know it was Hunter's, bro.
Yep.
He was showing you, he was doing it in your face. Yep. They was doing it. See, this is what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? They do stuff like this in your face. Bro, if you remember the dude that played Beretta, Robert Blake, that dude literally had his wife murked in the restaurant. That nigga, he basically got away with that.
Yep. He showed it.
Bro, they telling you that they all be going to, or they always going to that island, all that. It's like, dude, I don't trust nobody. Right. You can't be famous unless you compromise. It's all kind of stories that's coming out, bro, every day, more and more. You're starting to hear about this person, then this person, then this person. Then this person, you remember everybody said, yo, just hating on Tyler Perry. Stuff came out about him. Bishop, TD Snakes. Bishop, now, what you doing on that list? What you doing at Diddy parties? He had a man twerking in his church. You don't think that's a mockery?
Right.
You do not think that is a mockery? Bruh. Alright, and see, people don't get it. Yeah, people don't get it, bruh. You know, once you to the point to where you could justify sin, bruh, really look at this. You got people like Sexy Red out here selling gonorrhea lip gloss. And she's selling period blood lipstick. This is stuff that she's selling, bruh.
Just hate.
Look. This is where these youngsters, they get mad at me, but it's like, well, hold up. Most of today's female rappers is out here talking about trapping and getting plowed through. Y'all do not want to see MC Light on no bars. Y'all don't want to see Roxanne Shante on no bars. You don't even want to see Queen Latifah on no bars. You didn't want to see Salt and Pepper on no bars. Not on the bars.
To the Hall of Fame.
Bro, you didn't want to see the Brat on no bars. You didn't even want to see Little Kim. Right. You don't want to see Little Kim on no bars.
You don't want to see no Boss on no bars. You don't want to see no Marvin.
You don't want to see no Boss on no bars. You understand? So, you know, it's like, nah, champ, all y'all talk about it. They was fly, and they wasn't talking about all that. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, we'll see what happens
Come
with
on,
that.
man.
But yeah, shit, this was great. Shit, I gotta get up and head to work early in the morning, so I'm gonna get off.
Yeah.
I may still be sliding the block, but I gotta get ready and get my stuff.
Okay.
Do your thing, Breezy, as always.
What was that, Jesse?
Thanks for having us up.
4 hours.
Huh?
Make sure y'all come over the front line in about 3-4 hours.
Oh, 3-4 hours. Yeah, I may try to start.
Okay,
If
well,
I'm
if
up,
I'm
but I'm
up,
gonna try to get my shit together. I'm about to take a
yeah,
damn.
because I went to work this morning
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to
you know
go
what I'm
take a
saying?
shower. Appreciate
So I'm gonna try
everybody in the
those
house.
just
Cow Dog, Aquarius
for sure.
Minded, Big E, Jesse
Yeah.
Paris, April
Everybody,
Showers,
salute y'all.
Claude Van Dam, Ray FBA, FBA Convo, Young Riaz. Y'all know what it is. Everybody that was in here, y'all gonna get on my nerve. Yeah, I tried to reset my motherfucking password, motherfuckers. Yes. But yeah, I'm over here fucking with this damn MacBook. But yeah, I'll hit you guys tomorrow. I appreciate everybody that was in here. Like I said, Aquarius Minded. I think I got Grismatically. Everybody that was in the motherfucking house. We respect y'all, love y'all. We're gonna try to see y'all to on Sunday. If anything, I may pop in for a short live tomorrow. But until then, man, y'all have a great one. Cow Dog, y'all stay blessed up. Oh, DSB, Shalom, my brother. Y'all have a great one, man. We gonna get with y'all. A goddess Navi. Once again, you wasn't even here, but you'll complain. You got something to gripe about. So I'll see y'all later, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Until then, let's get some pork rinds, grits, and gravy.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you won't pay the price. Living in the country living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlass drop, Cadillac convertibles. Lincolns, we cut off the top, the block, we run the streets, we set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops, we roll tops, hops and barley, man, we see purple like Barney, man, it's funny how on farms there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens, I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all, you know the doggone bar, he ain't even scared of y'all, I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall, when I know most of y'all scared to crawl, with the strength of a giant might scale a wall, singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits, and gravy.
The Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know, but I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salem's and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4-wheel, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits, and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under poplar trees with strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate to give it to you. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits, and gravy.
God, the dead has arisen.